pay tithe? Pay tithe. We make offerings, but many times we pay tithes and offerings with wrong intentions. We think that we are in a casino and that we are investing and God will make us millionaires. And when we don't get the millions, we get disappointed. And we who are here as professionals today, it is a day to interrogate ourselves, to ask ourselves questions wherever we are, whether we can pass the litmus test. Suppose there was to be a rapture today, that Christ were to come today. On the basis of the criteria that is provided in the Bible, would you get to heaven? Ask yourself that question. It's not the number of services that you attend every year. It is not the tithes and offerings that you pay. Would you get to heaven by your very actions?
Right. Welcome to the reason. I mean, it's been a long time. Me baha say but every time now me keep my audience me keep them updated. But and then me just say ubia location be ubia me just say I mean cool place and yeah, there's a lot of things I'm a person me no share this here and anytime be I'm a life where information I did ban on you per say yeah a progressive message and we have a target. Welcome to the reasons of logical reasoning and critical analysis. And today, Pacho Obana, what double tap the screen? So, said the AI near Jumano, I would double tap the screen. I mean, you be doing come over brain. 7 years on the video with me. I quite check why. Double tap the screen for me. Just double tap the screen and send me below. And Opam was walking as a case on. You be doing come kakra. I maybe chiro secret. We have Opam. Me Ghana so phone no so no em say nanse na ya ja pressure no to mfi se bia ya jai ye nyaye ne mum I mean bibia ye bia na ye target eti Mr. Wa and Mr. double tap the screen na ye be din komo sisia and so many legend kwabna Obeng Darko and the entrepreneur the author what book we bring the book ne bi ni aha we perspective one answer ni me wo ha se wo ho me ne be din komo bi na wa ma ye keys bi your life no wa kire ne ma bia a hidden secret when it comes to sikasem na who said the name city so no double tap the screen. This is the reason so your friend what this share logical reason and critical analysis says any pa independent as your dream has see ehunu de kufi and answer when ehu wo mu a de ka bia na obete ase esa wo asofo no be ye se hu wi ase wa wo ma de adwuma no mo di mo ba ye ka na mo dwa but legend wa say and they wo de be school legend edika ma mo akwa ba
Ojewa.
Yes, sir.
Now to make a.
Ayatonka.
Okay, me also.
Na boko die.
Yo.
Na. Oh yeah. O fa sorry na be ya na.
Ojewa e fa ho yi.
Sir, the society no akwese edu kwasi adabia no kra yehu de bebo mu no asabo wo edu kwasi de se amanfo dimirika na ye ko na ye de ho ko na ye de kakra komo anti
Ojewa ya kwa ba adiasa.
Okay now I mean run down a situation to say situation on grounds I mean I mean say ja odi fo ba kopa ye no ye nimu o hwewie mu ase na ni masiti
Aisha no I sunsu no minyanya mintehe
sa
ale akono nyama
unya ngura sunsu wi aso
David wo wi aso ya
na legend mam musa asem yo ewiase nimdie mu go ye de adwene ne hunu predictive ya de hunu bibia I mean, sunsum wiase saa sɛm no tia say na wobɛtimi akyerɛ mu akyerɛ ɛte sɛ sunsum wiase no ɛde
Oje ba men ko hoda. Men ko hoda.
Uncle sunsum wiase na
On person mu hunu ya no me ko sunsum wiase. So onim say ye nyina ye was asase so a ontimi maache. Nti so do ko ba bi a odwen say onim ho. Na omo say omo de ko sunsum wiase ko omo nko mbo.
Okay. Na Leon, first asase so ye tisese ye. Enipa ye nhyehyɛ ye ne nneɛma ye pɛse ye no. Ye di ka hyehyɛ no wo honhom ana sɛ happy wo ba bi ansa na abekan ansa na abaya adwene mu ana sɛ ye ya na ɛse yesua na ya amana ye feasible ana.
Odesiwa. The media me hu say ya hyehyɛ bibi wo sunsum a me ma brampo bu de me hu say me hyehyɛ hwe wo sunsum na afi hunamani. Me je say dodo no afri adwene nim. Sara me de me hu no. Adwene no a de wo dwen hu otimu no a no na asa abedadi. Wo hunamani. De aka de minim. Enti bi mo tsunsum a me de me nko hoda. Ne o mo nyina na te adi wache. And so on person with the cover be. Now the woman is say, anybody so soon to Mudia. That is also the normal way or there do on money no can was a say a day wasn't so. But the banner be almost no normal way the almost fan of crack nante, almost forward donante, almost ye pepe, almost see nipa, almost that nipa. And here that ultimate soon sumwa supposedly how perfect. Na oba asase so a wontimi mfa nokore enante na tese wonko sunsum bia nyame a obo ade ye perfect oye na odo oye nokore na ta o se wo sunsum dia na tese me hwe se o no normal no be tese de nyame na sebe o sunsum no so enti se wotimi ko sa sunsum na ko hu nyame na oba na obedi nsem hu dia wo go awanko. Na
Legend, den na generation, say when money afi your generation no. Na to us 1 2 3. Your mindset ni your brain no etimi attune to sa. I mean, soon we as say, ye watch chere na asase so no watch chere wo soro the ye bia na ye between the physical and the spiritual. I mean, den ya bedu sa stage we.
Obi na dua sa dua ba no.
O sa.
Say nipa de o think ye tete wadwen. Nipa dodo na omotimi aitimi abo omo so organize omo society a omo ko omanim no omadwen no se be mote client omotimi do omadwen ye adwuma.
Okay.
Omo ka omo so omo yi omadwen ato nche na omo ti sunsum no omo na ebere owiase. Yes, but you see nipa no ye ha kra de dodo no ano se ade ba ko etimi de titi nipa adwen se yede ne ko bia ntetie mu te se school mo ne ade na ye bia na adwemu se be yo betima fa nwoma bia kan.
Okay.
Wa kire mabusa questions.
Okay.
Nkofo bebre omo so mo ti sunsum no dodo no ano ntetie ye de tete nipa adwenu mo anya bi ntie ho no they are deficient nti on se me bia nipa wo mre no wonfa agro no nko ho.
Okay.
Nti o person de ko ba bia sebe obehunahuna nkrofo enso no oni ho hwe.
Okay.
And so about there critical issues, reasoning, analysis, thinking, because of no near holding or hunting. Now, what a question baby or say, or no advantage, and many times correct a deception.
But Legan, who share your generation, especially the young people of today, ultimately, say move 60, not like 80% crown dream say, there's a certain force be a. Se wan ko mala wan ko konfo an kosofo ho a enye yi especially e ban ye sikasem ne ahonyade kwa wo ye asase su a ye was hadwene no we yitrim e be den ye time decolonize and say deconstruction of sad deception ye free yadwem.
And always konfo no sebe religion plays a major part.
Okay.
Religion you practice no and say Islam say what we call Christianity or the other religions, like religion is a bosom. It was a religion no is easy wording. And my own means how
religion is easy wording.
It's easy wording. No one be bro. I catch us away as soon as someone be funny penny. enye honam no ma esunsumu ntime mfa wadwe ma don't fagidie na yedai lebra sabi we ase we mu ayetimo this physical world and for ye no man de the strength of this realm omo timi e de o madwe no ehye no maye now sikasem enni sunsum bia mu omoboa
sunsum masika
enni sunsum bia enni sunsum mboa
sikani bia mfa ba bia legend dimo mo nyesika mo mfa ba bia
obetimi afa ba bi se wode kobo no ho ba because of one any personal beliefs but ni sika na wanya no enni sunsum na de ma no e adwuma wo ye so si toto no manti wo sika yesi a se me kokofu na mafa nipa apafo ahanu so omomo amenya menya adwuma se metua omoka
okay
enti bia afene so ya metimi atikoko bia bag be 200 wahanu anasa hasa sabi obi wate bag ba hasa no so onye hiani
dabi
na o no afene nyina no wanya hwe enti o sika no ni ba bia bi free ba wo ye kwadwofo wo to dame eni nti na hia onye sunsum bia ye pe no motete ya ye obi onye sika bia ye sunsum na wonu moja na ohihye ba bi ni nyina deception and that's why a group of people or generation or modern side no sabi omuntimi solve any critical economic problems. You know, prosperity comes out of obia or solve critical economic problems. Na ye de no nipa na wonu no nya bi no. Wono so kra na esa wo sa persuasion yo. Ba betra ha no odi she ba abeko sesia be chirechiro mu se da bi fufuro ba bi no bisa se ti da be na ade ba ko bi
eye sunsum amu asem ya chechere no asem I mean
anti what da be no no ode be ko ho
I mean eno so ni asem no omo yeso no mo waja ho ko omo mo hyase no o ati Joshua wo for empenifo bebre ko hiama
bebre ode jaba bebre deception omo mo so meet my play with the minds of the people I didn't think China for any profit bebre any software kesi I didn't know money be it's because the environment does not allow it. The environment ya no because you control he no ntina sa sebe also asase a waja ato a wonno so wonya no he no ewura ne free so ye den eba ntinsem hunu ne free sa asase so because there's no control the same with our environment because there's no control here anything at all can germinate can shoot up me abe friend is sebe sunsum so sunsum be environment that the same person will say hotel or prophet and so a Chinese go to me kakra because almost so and as a China for go into me a prophet because the environment that's not allowed that.
Yeah, in fact, the last time I remember hold on. Enkoda na eba na catch us say obi catch us say u twam no bi for us wo kire wo say nyamesoma ko report no police. Aya koda no. He say o masa wonom say enkoda na ese yedi nimdie ni adesua nkwa na say o madwenim. Ade a problem solving.
Yeah, dear, Obia, sorry, Bia, one entity, one year training, one more brabia, or fabuku bicutano, or Gadan Crawford in a cheese was of whom one Casana Bonocoran, one more bit that would 20 years, 30 years. One new resource would be a one scale, one expertise. The only thing I want is out of the frustration, no, a picky book be, or Gadan Crawford, ni paso de Bibia baby, our person Crawford, your baby. Now, if we started a can torch Romo, now from 1 to 2, now if we started calling Crawford. Then you get following. The next time you saw a big mind, why? It's because of our environment. We are germinating or we are producing a lot of people without any expertise, any training, just a religious title with a lot of following who are confused, who are not going anywhere. And, you know, you don't know. And the environment like if you know, anthrophobia, and trance. And I said, listen, some person will develop it as a normal way doors who are more comedy. Nipana dream say. Nipa na dwen say I want me chichire man. But those are the na yajai bibia o.
Na say the man ya yin say wo hwe se de yesi ye de nyamesam hohoye ho ye de honhom sam sunsun se hohoye ho but problem kitikiti kra just say Chinese for hoho na ye maye. Wo hwa all the religious domination and niam a omo use nyina na free country for na eba. Yen your production capacity e low but your consumption e high. But yet, the woman who do different. Cremonism, Yamini, Christo, ni Diani, Bobis, me, Bosumini, me, a home, me, a spiritual, Nino. We can't produce, we can't think, we can't bring any solution. Why?
So be persuaded, one of the things will promote to buy a religion. Religion will tame you. It will scare you to put fear in you. And once you are full of fear, now you temu no ohia bedoso. And obi na kana say so timi e control ubeti ahia for the obeti me so easily. And this one person think growth as well. Ade a bit mama na here omo na also promote.
Wow.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. It be about the growth no promote be a normal be my here. Sabe you bit my DS watch. That's all. And now sabe and if one normal be etemu nipa ye. Religion is part of it. School, media. And poverty, ignorance. That's it. Because the more you develop the minds of the people and the confidence of the people, they can stand for themselves. And then nipa bia otibi jinama no bia no oyeye. Na ya ka kire o say asase a ye boko obi kan amen kan bi. Obi fa wade amanfa nko fa manyame. So no wako heaven. We no obi sisi abede wako. Nti hia de be hia o say be obi. Wa kika sa asem ni nyina kire o say be obi tumi atra so adi nsu ache. Nye nyame bia nipa na ahyehe no dodo no ani. Se nyame wo mu a be hu yedie. Be hu nkoso. Be hu akukudro. Be hu odo. Se nyame wo mu a. Se nipa yi wo mu de mu so.
If it's also crossing, or 3 nini asifo this restaurant, and so Ghana, as a sort of one
game on board. A game. Now, the background is Cosibronia of a planty BB. Cosibronia and address of a dinner soda, no, or an address of a mayor soda. Into BB or the baby or promote to know. Because it will be a promote Emma Bibini Bia there, a woman here. There's not one thing. Microphone on Metra Habes, I know, man. Womo Emma Sotre, a Bemia Queenuda. Nina Bemana here eventually, Bemia Emre, a Bemaya Yadina conform, Bemia Hordia conform, Sabia be so a strategy. And those of Cosibroni promote religion, you have to question it. Or catch us some moment in school where you have to question it. That's right. Or promote democracy, you have to question it. Maybe or promote to BRO, you have to question it because
that's right.
Why not doing say obedi so? Into the memo I am repe and or they say promote. So and there's no don't promote here. They came, what did they promote? Look at it.
Sorry, and we or this school can and what this institution
here no. And two bones a Catholic Church were Methodist Anglican. SDA. Obo free hona microphone be better be Pentecost Assemblies of God. Now after about net thousands, millions of churches. They are all stemming from this, Why did they buy? Because when himself obey me, they are children. Now what children we are obey do watch it. It's as simple as that. Nipa bia o matimi ade o mo bia na yankofo a wo mo tete o madwe no o mo de o madwe na to for my bibie. Nti de wo twen say na adwe ne hia na nyame be free soro abebo no ho ban. You say ye krom ya 90% of us. Isi ka sem nyame na wo so de ma yen. Ya pomodin o nyame nsem se wo tu kwan kran na bo pa ye. Ba to aye betu ya. Ya to ma no be de o ho a hwensi no. Bo se nkofo bi de kwa ko bo mpa ye se nyame ye kire mo se bibi betimasi. Ne nyina ye sebe nkofo a ye develop o margin ye toto anase mo kire mo. Na nipa no we are say the baby abeko bia na de de woni pa na dwen. Na de no se fin wo ho a nipa na dwen mo.
Right.
Ohia wo ho a ohia wa dwen nim. Se nkoso wo ho a nkoso wo nipa na dwen nim. So into the more I tete nipa na dwen no ma dwen bo mo ho so no. The more now you see progress in the environment. So, basically is the level of the knowledge that the people process. It's as simple as that.
Right.
Not more to it. And so,
yeah, now me was a question with the Acadia Oka. Especially today, almost say, then you do stage you now. Won't me person who say, so who's funny at the tiny panel, no, the university and penny for ya. No, Sakatro say, we knew the cause of the problem, no. I better need to remember not who said this what the entire we in here entertain the man. You say still now
can't we stop blaming the white man and think? You see, these are some of the ignorant people. When you explain if you been by just once. And who's explaining the idea? No to now so won't blame will be another uncle so.
Yes, I don't know what country into Mikanko.
I didn't know so. When you are explaining the cause of something, nobody to us a will blame. And Obronina Casacra Trechia, won him sanity. Who paid a winning? Who was shallow?
No, we need
you know. When I was defending the panel was Mufidino. What do I say? And we know you Ghana for the baby, or more shallow, Musiadi. And to walk Cassama, the fire by no honor, was an obligation on or Mabrunino Cramacon.
Yeah,
one no begin to Canada day. Aquama Nipano, Aquama, Nipana was Mufidino.
Yes.
And he was uncle for the baby.
Because all benefit from the weakness of the people. Yeah,
we're very comfortable. Say, only brony in a we're very comfortable. So, Quaco joining brony, what drink is a brony. No, you are about the catcher, say, you know, the Jimmy, the impany for a corrupt. You live in a country, with mineral resources, you know, 90% of them are in the hands of these multinationals. Women that work global institutions, or the control no money now. Wo chire ma chire wonu ya wo so blame no na wante ase abede wo gina ye so enti ade ba ko pa we have a lot of people with certificate who are very ignorant.
Okay.
In Africa they are professors, doctors, politicians, preachers,
okay,
business people who can be a wo chire the farabai,
the foundation of the problem.
Yes, we be never planted church, you know. What plant church in the dear no the chassis. Now you said you're planting and a frame. And frame, dear school no betcha one I know child bro for that ain't the memetia. Na make school, na bro from Kwana was here the chlamati. And Yamin, she says, I'm going to buy what she say.
And the people the young and you planning your way with the old kind of one your way.
There be, but what can I know to Muntie? Adebakopa about Ghanaians and Nigerians is that one more year research, especially one more musician to Botino. One Siadia, but Tembia will be or can be out, and the same person. But you know, where I came, many of them are religious people, educated, are Womotibunicro. Womona Sadia Womunim.
Once or sorry, when you're in office or you're comfortable to your okay.
Adentina, yen Brunin, blame on Juana Catlo. You and Juana Shay. Women know American embassy where you are. British embassy, French. Adentina, look at Burkina Faso, for instance. I don't know, person who do a France for some money. It's a common question.
Yeah. Sir, I read the Burkina some by Burkina Faso. Yes. Your crepesi, a reserve, Babam Krumo, your person. I didn't know.
Okoka was who blame Mobi. If you have to blame them, that is rightly so.
But legend, I mean, see, then tell me, I'm a power control. Say, I mean, 2 passes is Sicantia, was our control is Sicadian here for. The entire 2 can't say, your cook and Zambia yat any day when you call him. Me call China and I did about coming winning. On China for China or man or more enemies, and that's what my time for. Now, my bar me by America. America for the China or Muncroft say, more time for our bon tinty. Also, constitutional will say out. So I say, over protect America from your enemies. Now, over Africa, ye name your enemies will be no watcher or say, what time for me? Oh, can also be say, oh, blame.
Yeah, do be out. And into which I know. Yeah, do be a ho. Yeah, as a Bible or the brewo. Was it Ota or time for Ota will be our own Kosrahim? Not as opposite Kosrahim.
But today, Odia Busobia Oko military, US military, who swear oath of allegiance or say, and I will defend American Constitution, America against the American enemies. It is obeying what time for. Then I will Constitution would decide. China,
Ghana ni kura baby jirani abeko obroni sisi na wone nkonda ni nua na wode o twe ni nua ma dwen aba so sa de we yenhwe ni miedo no wono na oba be jirani na abeko
you was a money
and omodo pa because they don't read history.
Yeah,
if you don't know your history, if you don't know history, education no kro ma de kro into wo mere na yenkrofo no bebre mere Yanko be bremre or more papa. And into was a contract or no assignment. Oh,
no, some are home.
Yes.
What's that?
Boss ya no ko di oho na chi. No
Yeah.
didi.
I want to enjoy crash citizens, no. I want to cry walk priorities.
America woy, wo de hu Ghana ni a woni broni a wo sika bi na ma ya hweso sie no ho. Ana Ghana ni a wo ware broni a lata ni a ware broni a hwe.
Yeah. I said confirmation.
Ana Ghana ni a wo ye adwuma bi a ai sa brofo ko ane.
Na say.
Ana woti neighborhood bi a brofo ko ane to ya hwe. O je so de nya sase de.
Na so no so we no so one say slave master na pepe. As why no say tell.
And one pese obe fom wo mo ba kokora. Ntoko ya o so ye krom. There's a lot of poverty. Our leaders are very corrupt. People are lazy. We are suffering. We are living on $1 a day. I tell you, it's a threat.
Okay.
And ye normal bi o ha enko ye no is because ye mpanyi for ebokro no ntia da bi. Me dwen say chrono politicians, nim politician o kanokre. We are Sibia. And your institutions in the systems of running we are say. And I was say to me who the ye Jumama and the ye Jumatia. Near Shen CSC Tete and Crow for so that will be a leader, will be to me Jinakon. Honey challenge, you know. No corners or no boti, and say was or both suit or botano, couple of one abro free no Okoyano as like Ubroni notes, the Kurana still call back for Rafa. Patuntum. So, and yeah, the more you want a people whose minds are still colonized, the more nations, ever struggle in Africa.
Because they're okay. Young China crying example said, "Nay, we take dominate Africa." The omo yene say, omo leaders na banning now, omo to me identify the problem now working. The foundation omo problem na say, okay. In order say it me stop any foreign invasion and I say omo dominance no. I see stop it, you check route ni tutu ade no maduani nyina we ho. Eti omo leader bi say Mazidon chamamao o tutu sa pillars and through blocking all social media, all programs in Western countries. No blocking no. To blocking we no and OKG nipa no say afi mo baby you eat Chinese, you speak Chinese, you dress Chinese and you live like a Chinese.
Yeah.
And the last 70 years. And
papa be frame no camera bro for Ghana ni or we bro for sana ya sent nyina asesa. When I was work me book ni bi ato. Ndo kind am so and obi some question me said TDNT na financial information and no so sa we man. And what for some show more who say financial information or low. And I'm saying, me say Casaneca home. So, say me say, I got kind of one son, I'm a Tissicas or me and Casame my moa. Obi say, I did or no, Saka say, I'm packing kind. I'm saying packing kind because I didn't know some copy Casa for from. You see, a China near or so say China near packing kind. When you're in the Casana walk, cannon, because you have brought one when you book for Fracaya. Book now, you're training the Casa. What's the possible epic and Kaya, Nicasana, the Titan and the name I made the channel, no for no. And no one I said the local school in the actual me, yeah, me no mamma for Namikachi. Miss me be then view and view and yes, in Cosia of one son met me, I can't be. So automatically, sad desire some make Kaya opinions, I know. Into be say before parking can ye pay because normal now wasn't a book now was a kind ye fire ye be more wasn't a kind ye casamun and new ho. Therefore, I may say I drink. Me kind papa is always on the on tears and I'm so boy. Mamma, so far radio stations all Ghana or Mocambrofo. Now for radio stations a cat tree. Now we are sending up a so bohunda. Fako baby or Mocambrofo. Never. The penetration rate.
The results.
If baby more kind Casana yen I can.
Yeah.
Betty. Until yes, I am crop for them parking Kayo. A Casani a barrier. Because I'm busy and says, yes, oh, Casama, what they call Casabemun Wakan. Also, made the comic Casama Sanamakan. So that's it.
Wow.
So, in Tisabe, and Kaya nearby also, and Quebecas okay. Maybe a BB chair there, but yet the Anian fan come. By force. Kian fan come. Not just at least, who don't want to say, I call about Koya, you mamma. Would the tree book or two are Utimikan? but won't mean kind brofo. In the Zia Ushia cratching for yourself because we're illiterate, me boy. But when you're illiterate, because at least what me can tree. And think or illiterate. But what information will have their cotton brofum?
Yes, and to grow new contest in the one coast.
That's right. And this is here into Papa Nekas a financial and I'm saying financial and I'm saying financial education. I children. They don't know quite a casani. And this a man will be an answer, me example beer. May card there or no nipano, baby or free non baby or tin or why you want to come and to boys or who are what tear say no the cop. It may be Madame Beach, there no copies almost say what is that's being. A crazy no be almost one and who does being that and can be a man. Whoa. Now, Sebby said that's being on using the crew. A crazy man will be using that's be.
Debbie.
Can 10 bola can 10 years you me boy.
Yeah.
So that is that's being. And to call Cranasa Alcopet that's being no. That is all no answer.
Teacher Nina crowd problem.
That's right. And no name Tetiamo de Amayan. Inti normally be brave, I was a chance here, baby. I am for 1 year tear, said the Timidian Antino. And go for the jacket via day.
Asham,
a decision. And the cast any problems, you see.
It is a
conflict. They conflicted.
Nipani di we are. Afi Obeka say, oh, Mudia Munya Crana, one time baby, a mamma cabas and baby a problem. The foundation, young ministers, Obeda. Yes, what name we are saying? Who's the Obeka of me?
That ultimately, Abra will be this Akasa, we have a show ultimately. As a matter of fact, will be our dream on the Casam. Into all her, Nipatun Tuma, wanting the Casano. So, see, Jenny different. Any day or 10 Casa, the Yan Sanko. To the offer war for some more motive or more for some more, or more Santa Voix, or Monte or Massante Casano. Never war for Sia. Or 10 a man or 10 or me on the sort of way fast. You're doing them. Or J. Op the upper for Saito, Aquara or Cosaito. Never the or a Montessori be, never the way fast. And as way fast, I know you're more innovative. I had the honor of 5 years and I was well, find a bag and no jump on or to body and what they num. Or you're smart or you're fast. Would be some question be our Jane faster because it's survival of the fittest, we're highly independent. The identity na come more walk school warba. What me we university. Now still this is son and son or cotodiane. Because he in 30 a week. So na seven design no man way in his own going to unko jare. Brother
the top one
as a matter of fact, so person developing papa here. The culture no moment now to me developing no. Then no about obenya hoden a obetimi de adwen. Agina. Na who problem be otimi solve no easily. So, na Sebi, say, oh, Cassim cry, this is it.
Now, Lion, one say, I told that, and then that only Panon Casa at Argentina high war, especially internet, you see, and your school no, and your penny for as some sort of king. Say, young Sovos had the base we know, foundation we know. Muben ye ben yina wa still problem no ebe konko ebe sa ebe boy kom yet me nyane but ni pa no so mpese omo mpese omo be solve problem from us omo solve free soro ho but o na yesi a e form na ese nya ho de na ase soro no
fa pem no
that's right
yeah
fa pem no fa pem no e na wo cheche mu a o ma say ni ye fa pem no
ye fa pem no ye ntia wo panyin no we join so obokro no because we be na tete no ye de tete no ma na yiraye nti ade aye mu nyina mo de no nkwa pese ofa ti ye tete ni ye a obadwi ni nya ho nti odim se wo fa de wo mu nyina na chese wo yi ni pabonfo na chese na fa pem ne ye so fa pem ya sebe o kanokore o dwen wo nua ho o dwen daache onye obi a wo ye pesemi nkomunya na chese fa pem ne ye dai. Yeah. Now, Obia Timiko University, we is a politician. They are not no to be a leader. So it's not so much the resource, but it's the process that is producing the resource.
Process and say bad resource.
na dwen na wo so oba be ye panyin na wo de oduru a de tam ye bi anu a ye mpanyimfo nka na kura mo bokro no bisa ne se no ma be na tete o panyin no na sabi obedi wo so kura no ma be na ode ye adwuma o democracy ya woni abre hui kwa na betima be president abra ono no benya be ye se Ghana betima be president this ohia be $100 million na ono no sabi before so be president na ni pay ye
na ni pay say adwuma be no waye
enti o weni wi a bisa ho se ga onya no we
business
onya no eva so automatically on timi kana kresa obeka cho so ye de krofo oboa because we be a man is sika onya no t-shirt ni normal mo de abbo krom bebrebe no odwen say the what insure the print here what this sika na ye onya sika do we and also obisa into oduru o wie na say ade na 100 not the kwaji 200 and this all case we corrupt is the system that you're running. So long as all person practices our system, we know no so tia say any nipa na ba obokro no a so tia say
na ebesa ye generation for generation ebesa to aso sa what say you breaking it down
so system na running a wo say a democracy wani age ho a wo say kabima minka bi no wo disika election na wo ye ne disika na ye president mama ni posters ebokro no enye free
yabi is cash
vice president baumia ni posters wo hu fine no enye free wo mp na wo area ho no de abobo ho nyina na iska onya no we
obetene ka eso wotene ka free o ma
ba wo beti nti ho na ka kiro wa na ka kiro say democracy pene was some usual this kind of democracy no was some usual ansa na matimi abombra we be the jaw
but in fact
and until we ka say bibia chia na okoka was who blame white man you have to understand these structures and their defects
and
yes sir
uni said you working tina aya na yeso mo mutu onzo mo krom ho no so na o mo na mo se yeyese o mo mayin blame o mo krom de yeye no o mo nya sa ho o mo nya yeye o mo said o mo si chichiri kro no enye democracy o mo chichiri o mo kro
ya be
o mo krom de o mo ye na different from the
democracy ya Britain foi in the Britain for some practice democracy
dabi
democracy no practice
dabi o mo chichiri o mo kro ni wie
what they defeated
yes
what they defeated
yes
as simple as that until now can what the chichiri ni kro wie and say no be catch up say you practice democracy
yes,
so practice democracy now they develop what be that
and ya fidie so mo dey so dia se pro take it no yeah ya fidie wa hye dia so fidie
ane that and into the upper way and then my omatimi ate obo no say na practice democracy
dabi I want to say
let me develop here o mo involve na ya nkasa wo ye peaceful election ye kasa wo ye machines innovation oh yes satellite cars planes computers proper machine tools we innovate yo enye se wo ko fa mo abeton ye ni bi na make o prepare okrom na bi proper innovation self surviving
and I don't think se hu bi amete ye American embassy say o ma obi a won say wa be say Ghana's election peace about mu de on be ma visa sanction and I say wow look wa me kan kira wo say muntimi create machine fa nya industry let's nya cocoa chocolate wo mu krom munye gold refinery e wo mu krom eno de wa me sanction say menti ase mun create machines no American embassy need to work kira wo say sabe wa senti wo de okoto aba abekon it no e de visa say wo mu warning na wani age e kira so mun say mo ye moa sabe mun nwene
yeah
then na election and any age America need to election wa de
no so ya election there no ya election de wan kan jo sento kwabesi
dabi adwebe no odwene ma
oh yeah election there let's be careful
just wo hunu say wo
election here bebe akabe 1 week no omo companies e okrom ihe nyina omo advance omo microphone so omo krom
yes
kwasi bro ni dwen sing yetini so na yanko phone so me was over elections aya Ghana enye man election bi be me yakokon da I'm telling you the entire Americans are the elections ko for time na nka switch akoba bi kura no hwiensi bibia kire say adena at least even though enye papa me so election so there but at least yeah this will be abohu and akakasa no makasa but there's no way we bet you to say anto amamenti be kunkum nipa
no
will be a junior sama nye ye o ma kire say eno nko ande o mu niye enso mbebo ye hu it is the economy ni kura be say no nyina ye be wuo So and so say Trump last but one year the other 1 year and go for to ko mo yi. What is o ka say obi afro mkromo.
David. Enye news kwa wo. Obeso cho say ono asem si ni kroma enye problem. Wo de si why problem.
That's right. Yeah. Enti o Ghana ye be ye leshi bia da wo da be nsuro. Winzi on be tie ma obi antimi nko. It's at least one of the process of my master. E on be tie ma ye de wo bia no be for
Legend
you ko ma hwan. Say someone in president mama will lose or be accepted. Dr. Baumia will lose or be accepted. Obi obe lose bia no when timi nka so on penalty enko konta. Wo ko hwan be ko ma no. Me de no very chrome keke. Easy.
Legend ya say utie no the mabunu no the mrante na mabo on di nkomo a it seems so lose focus most of them too lose a direction say bia there's a share papa bi wo say ye de kire mo say wo Ghana ni say na say wo ye niam say na konda bia the next 50 years say na ya ye bibi di ma Ghana for ebi ni ho sa now some maburu na nyini ba say defend sa system fo kan na bro ni interested no to be walk over ba no twere I had a Bruni Abeso, nice qua sorry, Bruni Abeso Muse, Comox, Arab ni wa froze Bramos, one you are fro, I Bruni Afro, Muni Musicana, eti legend, when you do sa stage we know, as any panel, not Jane baby a druno. I mean, you better pan yet Timiam switches out when you pan yet tuning again, and some babes and is what's in what mediating now because on Tiasie who there, Swediana Yasuna, ye was one Tiasie. And once they do a mine anymore.
Obi ne bia sa aduaba no. Say me dem kra dey say odo broni na or you religious too much. Am dey adam we see me time on ho sa. Ya wo dia waso ma so mu ne fa ko so ne betwa wo. They say they waso ahoma mu a wo dia wo me say wo free abrosa so tia hwe no asa ko so chain. And I say why first ba dey chingusi. E betonsa. Do this some. But the truth is that also we have to plant a different seed. Womo dia tumo womo dobro ni too much in no man there. They are inform us. The American say yem plant a different seed. Obi na ma almost information no womo no de nam. Enti be met masesa. But ya na me de ana madwen ni omo chisa. They said the obetwira dey say madwen ni na chikura. Yem ga just copy information for koso bibi. Because what be there to me that no nsuya bebre to be even though we say nipa adwen no nsuya hwe kura utimi ka bibi the first all can be just was young who can be keke but is it factual is it based on any research any data no so entity na ye dia ma no na de nam nipa entity ya dia ma no and then they form the base of your decisions and your choices it is a entity no nya it's just a matter of time but be dey do obrabo
Right legend mamuzo asem me tutu kwani bi de tia wa continue say legend no kure mu America almighty America no enya honkro so ye ntra ha enye bete wa hase ya ba bi a ye klem se sika wo no ho no ye nieten nti bawo logically chiro say ka ba bi sika ne ni de nka ye ne de times 2 and times 3 say ye no kure say samo sika wa America kure ho no enipa brain mo jani ansa no wonya sika now what the baba bia o claim say ye ni sika to say Ghana ye hiafo no a the energy and get say ye put in say na say ye times 2 now ye hwade Ghana say na obi beti Ghana say na Ghana city e say na Ghana city
me dwen say wadwe ye adwuma pa wo pesika Ghana no so tra ze wonti me nwi a mentra Ghana Auntie Ghana no this wadwene utimi dwen ansa na watimi at Ghana so also utimi dwen you obi a utimi dwen kese a corner baby a wo madwen na o di akire ti say robot anasa slave no ko ane o kwa obenya biaye o ka se ha no de o ka so obi nwi na onwene wode hu obedwene wode hu obedwene wode ya bo bra solve problems won se be sika yemfa wedi na nya we de adwen na nya
oh yemfa hard work ni nya sika ba ye smart na adwen
intelligence financial intelligence nya sika de kuta on decisions a wodo bo enel ma nya sika intira meka se Ghana na ye de adwen na nya wa o tra Ghana na obi a hwehwe hwe ma o ndi se wonni sa nyansa na untimi ntra ha nye omukro mo de sebe ye betima hye obetima ye libra obeye and do no akra no me kra de medwen se so wo cross border na ko ba bia no do no aba be ye nko an mfra. I mean, that's a fact.
I mean,
go to anywhere around the world.
Yeah.
Maybe before you sebe. Slavery.
I mean, in America, we are immigrant be an average citizen. We are average citizen. Immigrant 99% average survival mode.
Yes.
And survival mode.
Yeah, you might grow for ye. What ye children as a old drink quite offer nipa 100 on free Africa. Bear 70, where you might yen. I just say I'm going infra. It's just like that. We are at the bottom. Go England. If you might encroach for no door ye, but I could be do a coyer or cobalt tide or cotton office, but don't draw no majority no. When you might ye no, ye no honor, say ye no. A young quan infra. Now, Sebes, I knew man won't far gain a ye. You don't have to think.
Yeah.
You don't.
Because almost set I perimeter at home. Oh, sorry, I would be clock in, clock out.
It be what by a you saw game party. Tracruma.
Auntie, you said, okay. Yentimi, you see, I've been in Tina, ye, Janon.
Mechanism.
Because in order to solve problem, yeah, you as I would dream. It is all dream. Yampasi ever solve problem. That is all person will be now solve a problem and all could didn't mate in the amount of crack. As a word, trans dream. Eddie, she ye dear. Sebe, and on you be not shamo. One I will trans she say ye dear. And yet we dear near the Yansan. Not Sanyans and legend. Your fun were he. So when you're gone and Yansan, Ubesian were he, when you're gone and Yansan. America for the crab Ghana, or come Boga, especially Saboga, so called Boga for the ground, 2 weeks no Ghana. Or in fact, I so called Abrofi crab Ghana. So, how do these people survive? Because Obey also could have dollars, but Ghana no. Ubehun say, Usi can a crown.
When America away will be a wet me be a business or a fan crofo. Taxes any the way are buying who need different from what will be a baby.
The sanity, no cray.
You're simple as that because in him sending pan what be a business now, you know, not what drink.
To more tax yes, or more freedoms we enjoy.
Wow,
the two tax all the time.
When you that's a fact. I said, you ain't gonna follow the entity and I say, Uncle Peduma.
Yeah, it's not true. There's a PhD holders in America working with the state and the federal. And so what? What is that? How many people must and Sandy Pano say
percentage.
And Sandy Panisika also would be a problem. I mean, what's your problem? Yeah, people make impact. There will be a PhD holder of American way. Federal state way. Then way. Also, no question. Also, no question. I know about be a PhD holder. Then also problem. Yeah. Now, people are so comfortable saying me or you're selfish. One say, I mean, why you bugger, why you're selfish, or didn't say what than you feel about could be more than a car with you. No. Don't talk about anything. We are selfish. We appear to in America. The also would be a problem. I mean, we are your chrono be the Amunya did know. A chrono movie yet to do Ganivi. Oh, sorry, I'll be quite PhD holder, I'll be quite one off our back, no to can over. That's all. That's it. Also, problem. And the problem also.
Oh, sir, your young girl for no air. I did dream the changing game, no. Young girl for any view. Hey, we'll say I don't get what would you?
What the last
time economy, no?
Yeah,
or more running economy, no America. Pierre Hood and Okamubi.
No way. Why are they? Mr. I was sorry, I quite one waba.
I acquire with the Trump, which you in free has economy in Begina. Some Crawford and the Yakas will use so much when they solve problems. So, Nayano, see a bit me out to say a chef bread to say it, and nobody will say a kind of pain. A bin ye. Say a pessi, a share a chef bread pa before. Ye pian crofo a wo mo dwen solve problems be nyuma. Enye de okuta CV ekop se obi management nye.
Okay.
Adwen a ye de chechire adwuma fa nkrofo no. Enye the same thing say wo ya chechire adwuma na bi na obepe bi ye. Adwen a ye de tra Ghana e create adwuma fa nkrofo. It's different from say me pevisa free Ghana cop ababi so obi management nye. And there's a big difference. Ukuta certificate that doesn't mean anything. Can you build it?
No. Because
if you can't build it, intelligence in what form?
Again, fact and say, you can be being a PhD holder, being whatever profession you can call.
Yes.
Nipan the next years, I nipan obe yed mark out retire. We nipa 10 years, 9 ever retire on their pension. And they depend on their salary.
Yeah.
They don't solve any problem anywhere. We are just employees.
No, wow. When him say what America na omutu aka omunsuro. Omunsuro that no matter how much I tua o so your doctor lawyer omfa.
No.
But only also your doctor go be a hospital na start say wo fa nipa.
Yes.
That's 100. What start say wo command normal. I feel born so no be a threat. E be hwehwem.
Yeah.
Akwa wonya nisika wo hefa. Ofri hefa etie na wo ye. What the upper statistics here will be a business be aye computers or ye phones or ye entire or ye way or America was starting for nipa 5, 10, 100, 1,000, you become a threat. The entire will be unfound only because of ye chalka or when you don't have a say. You don't have a say. Hey, bet me to 1 million a year or more because 1.5 million or message Jeffrey. We don't understand how the game is played.
My example be saying, say over America we say you free ride share companies. It say Uganda, Uber crowd, say Uber Ghana, and you all be different companies. So nipa ni be smart to say, I mean, opeso ye on one kasa run on one business. Now, in order open company no betchanti, we are affiliate to companies and answer we are partnership to companies, private and contractors are. Now you can file your own tax and because somebody cannot track you more. I don't the year now I file tax. So people use their cars, obi wa come you know me and sound to make huge sums of money on one eco file tax. So in this form, we're being on one company. Now, only the federal government was way. Because we say if you pay extra money outside that won't even track it, you know. Now, Biden government ya say reduce say extra job so will be quite side hustle jobs you reduce why you do back didn't ya because anyone be brain with employee mindset in the be and we are social security system now about if you are tenant in us or no be filing a tax no why you need deduction because government who say the more now file a tax as a businessman on also for so be because a business what they are doing running business. They say one more years will reduce side hustle jobs because they want you to be in the line, be employee.
That's right. Yes.
Average citizen.
And all that education no matter my engrofo.
Yes.
Nigeria they are just talking job, profession, certificate asa.
Yeah.
Hey, what you Ghana 4,000, you know what? Oh, I'm a lawyer, I'm an engineer, I'm a doctor. Do you own a business? No. You own a company? No. Any investment? No, nothing. Salary, increment. You are toast stock kakra. You cannot change the game with that. And that's the truth.
Yeah. Typically Ghana for go America on open musura dia pa fear to Ghana for America media me experience omusuro American institutions American systems omusuro omuche bibia it wouldn't anyone go school said day only any that boldness to challenge any system in America only the way just a okopon school said day economy me move ahead me see one school said day in the country
means Ghana shebre abraye nyina ye kope obi adwuma ya me tueka and obi anim say engrofo group bi amono mo de munyima ne say mo kope adwuma me atua moka no mo ye hufo
right yamra party ye kro no because unim eye dey akuntru hia ne nchia ne beko in order said ye wo kan say ye dwen obi a waye bibi asosere bia ye obi a wodwen say ye na nya ye dia leja ye nyinto say ye ntime nwi ntine nya ye na say honhom bi na
absolutely I don't know e adwen ye dey wontime nchejira woni adwen ne bi enye school mu asem ne ye ka wo wontime o pe o say ye ha no the more o dwen no the visa wo sorry na visa kwa na adwen ho a over wontime nwi
ebe chichire ebe start
no ye di na say wo no wa wani abrese bi ametiga na yimani abrese mpese me free atendendendende kwa brochire Ghana eden is because me ntime nwen azem we is a twiwa manen twiw pa and the same Ghana no na
twiwa manen na we dey be twiw of mamen ntime dey tie nie we ye di and what be say uni bibia wo wi ase nti so obi ka jo say wontime nwene bibu a chase wo di wateda bi se ameti ye se minisika e chase mini ade de sika ho meti ye se mintimi en design ana se mintimi create ana me invent e che se mintimi nwene wo invention ho mintimi nwene se mini mass ya obi ka se wa bon wo mass wan just what did matem mintimi nwene e wo
o se ba en grow for no ye kuta portfolio of nothing.
Professor Kominini PhD whatever Dr. Emeritus so
they are not thinking of ownership. So also you're a professor, build a university, build a school. We a doctor, start a hospital, own a business, we engineer, create an institution, build a firm. And then they bet me they are fighting Grovo emo. Now moment you know will be a pejuma, will be a person will be fun a juma no man pay. You're not thinking. Because you can't solve our problems in Africa with people looking for jobs. It's a lie. Inti express entity na dia man ntimi ma ye nwie ene mrantie ne bebrede na mo pe so koye politician asa so ntimi nwen
wasati asori aka ga na wa yesofo
wate asori na odi grofosika ka ka no mo noko de waka so sabi wono so pevesa aduane
pevesa akwa
America adwuma
wa ye boga
adwuma no wa ebe ma yedi aba ye de no kora ne ne de ne nsi yo akono wo ko ye fuo wo bie business ne de wo se da bi Ghana de wo ya enyeye they are not thinkers.
It's good to hear, legend. Yan radio. Say, me say me visa because I mean to me call Italy a kote apple. Ena me ko sian me dia adwen na me amadua banchi koko ba yire wo Ghana. Tani pa me why now they can take capacity no
over kote apple Israel wonti menwen ntina woko. Izo obi sise na wo akodi akire. Na achi bia so bepa mo wonti menye yeso sa. Nipa obetima yi ayeye yedie obi a watimi adwen na wahyehye normal wono no tua nkrovoka wona yeye wo wiase eninta mogro mo ho no ye kasa obi ayeye a wo de boba akodin
eno obi a edwuma mo obi onka ho
wanyi obi a obi tua ne ka na mo se Africa hia yen de a de di create prosperity enye job is not salary. These people who are creating businesses
federal government
Oko African American community. That's African Americans in your be a business or her. The community will be poor.
And my example, yes.
Yeah, Oba Ghana, Nanya Ghana for na yet near 20 years abroad and be a square person be a business, say a bit my fan for. Person be a people, person create wealth. Now or pebesa. Or peso sanko school konsako PhD or bana by fana, there will be poverty. It means that the people can't think. Because the facts are dead. The reality is there.
In America, Oko Washington dominated areas for African Americans. Oko Chicago, Philadelphia, Maryland, Baltimore. If you Oko check environment when you're Minnesota, Oko check here. Yet African Americans most of them be educated or there when you're nurse ya, no a doctor, where you this, and be sociology, because you PhD this, but Oko environment now. Crime rate was high, poverty, employees every day they are waking up, almost stress, depression, anxiety, bipolar, so Umusa say, na some of us na must ya course school where obia person me top up. Oh, me first degree, me 2 degrees, person me top up. Still, science environment, they don't control, they don't own. Only really. Not Chinese, Chinese in the only environment. Chinese in a solve one problem or area. Chinese in
America is a capitalist society. If you don't own a business, if you don't own investment, you are not part of the game.
Straight up.
Yes.
Straight up.
Well, you are just yeah, you might bet me you do be a besho. You pay now when you are just 100,000 and Kobe Bia. You go for it as you. And Kobe Bia, do you want to discuss it? Oh, 1 hour, I mean, $15, $20. Well, you are not part of the game. The worth there, you are not part of it. And so the opposite also say, how do I create a business? How do I create an investment? And they said, I want to learn how to build a successful business.
Okay.
That is how we are going to compete. So long as we are producing people who are just looking for jobs and very interested in getting PhDs and government jobs, we are not competing. We are not part of the prosperity.
Because
build businesses where Hano. And I may say, University.
Okay.
You made it for I don't know how many percentage of more building business. So when you pay you managers, but see a bit more create a buoyant economy. Or see a young crowd bear 70% our mono domo dream and says, open so build a business. It's not join the politics, no. It's not start a church. Open so create an economic tool, which is a business. Start a farm. Call a farm place, 100 acres. Oh yeah, a jet me tom still so be. You know, I started be a finance company and then go for boo fast so me. Hey, I was starting block factory and go for boo fast so me. I'm going to learn it until I succeed. And it's in your best 70% of the young people to think like this. Then you will create prosperity.
That's right.
So long as that 70-90% are thinking of visa, starting a church, joining politics, and we are not there.
No way.
We are not thinking. And that's a fact.
Yeah.
We should be the ones in charge of our mining companies, our finance companies, construction companies, electronic companies, everywhere. And near youth, who teams will pay free school man was make build the business.
They are okay. No, many Chinese for Lebanese for being for Ghana. Oh, say, oh, there's a lot of opportunity in Ghana. There's a lot. From Ghana. Now there's no yes to say yes if he need you crony him. It's the okay. I say, oh, one do clone pay on him. When you say,
what is he saying?
Go on, man, Caso Colegon. How one over Ghana, Lebanese, one Colegon.
Well, he's not looking for salary. Because when he said that will not change the game. Young Crawford may say again, if you want to be an entrepreneur, for instance, if you want to build a business, you have to be a thinker. And this is why business is for thinkers. For people who are bold. Solve problems.
Okay, solving problems. So people will solve problems.
And not say about so doing encounter solve problems. Problem solving is for the intelligent. It's for the courageous. It's for the tough ones. Yeah, go for no problem. To be about dodgy problems be an not doing
just say and now unsa ukwa sorry class wa be bompa yourself how near money and some
we hear the better oh bompa is you how the free we hear na open we hear na obo bompa we hear better. Because listen, if you want to create prosperous people, wealthy people, we have to push them into solving economic problems, no salary. And the person should be determined, say, I will build it. And this is a if I want to be wealthy, I can't wait to $100,000 or something. Millions. And I was saying, Ghana. So, Metro America, so I may start a business. No matter what is in the system, I will fight until I become successful. That's what the Chinese are doing.
And Oma dominate you, Oma dominate legend.
Yes.
Oma dominate all communities in America.
Or person yeah, dam, or create energy, or pay tools, or pay company be a produce tiles, or koya Greek. That's what they are training. To a young person who's 10 years wants to know a master or building factories. That's it. Yeah, 10 years you go for the master. Application visa. Visa application or master, huh? or per job, or per PhD, or per MBA, or per so-called law. Don't you see that we are not thinking? We are not thinking.
And now say now me share video bi Chinese for be company friend Zonda na omwatimi akwa omwa cars ya de free China abegu Ghana na omo assembly na omo de bia ko sante hene ho na me hwe say oba no wono brofo no kroka 2x4 brofo bato for so sante hene o tetem I what obebie ye omo de omo move fact na me say ti ado omo ye o de hwempanifo ni now en Ghana ni bia ye ntimi criticize
because ye go for no so de ba ye go school
and ye go school and ye fans no and
ye go school ye ko ye law na be ye MP achievement no ye ti so ye ti asore na be ye profit ye ba ko so gina TV so ye entertainment ye pro ye TV so be ya obi atonyom ye achievement no ye tonyom na ye comedy na ye create jokes. You are not thinking. If you are thinking, you will see where the problem is. You're not entertaining the people in poverty. You say, well, and you say, you bet my produce 1,000 million songs and won't change our economy. You bet my football, I'll grow into change the economy that because you don't need those things to survive. And so nipa biya within a time, the resources, creating normal ain't here for his survival. No, he's not thinking. So look at the people we call successful in our country. Or Tonyom, or both football, or a politician, or asa.
Or a celebrity. Almost time you say friend celebrity.
They are not producing the things that we need, though, but they are the most successful.
Wow.
And therefore you have poor people. You have poor people because you are not solving critical problems. And to bounce a wound no foreign and a baby. Wunro no foreign and a producer ma one tad dear we should where Mubu Sano Manus now 1 year. And I know there ain't here on the master. So it is what Tunimo will be at Tunyum 2x4 be a superstar. I don't need they come right in it too. And see this one. Because you are not thinking.
Obi to me to kill what me dear sour, what me shaking it to, what me shaking it no for this animal. What
yes, and you protocol was your money in a form and in our grown. You can say, hey. You hear Diane, you hear Nuru, you hear Tadie, you hear Su, you hear power, energy, phones, data. Some more draining to me solve our problems where the amount of money.
And then you have in your control, and you was in a beer in your control. Even at the end, your credit,
we are not thinking. Yes, we are not thinking. And that's and Obin at this initiating, so we have to just shift it. To say that okay,
the money pania where says how do you do
no massa I did more time no produce no for so so and the banchira bet ma kodo we are mananya gari say kube na bet ma kodo we are be factory be na drinks say paracetamol na oni ya ko start say wo ye say telephone na bet ma be asua car na be car na no musa brand be atwitwa car why ye so bi kakra bi e bet ma ye no yen say yen decide akwasi broni ayen de no based on our resources on a technology level let's produce everything that we can.
Let's asoma wo kan hwese na no na me say me pese masas na me say yenye carols wo de yenye mass carols what you asoma mo ka kire me oh carols is say ya crab free Algeria and I'm say yen no ya carols no han ye nya ne yenko kra carols no na
ya go baba and ye wi na ya twanyom
you can imagine say near Wakuma dying, our Mudiantos still or minus ye Jessica de Crantos free Bokina, near
and it's a Maya
was yen and Gia more be yet me crack than Pia with ye. Hey,
you couldn't say, was he a boss at the Ronisa Brantena or free seminar, one no peso or pevis at the aquabridge and Piano or Nanchi. Una nano yen nempie wonim si esi ye no men pevesa kope nempie ba ko mienu miensa ma ho mfie du wo nempie 500 a wo ye poor
Debbie,
so why do you need a visa
and you own it once I own it now the kaka wo can own it so once abia ye wo dia no eni dia ne akoma kra ma wunyini che abia ye wo dia so sorry now was store 1 2 3 wo farm one ye wo dia.
That is worth. when I control home. Now what the what chain I and this a me feed baby a yeko na makoje 100 acres, 200 acres na me yen kakra. Maybe school no, maybe school by 25 years no. They got 35 na me a millionaire easily. You don't need a lot of advanced technology. Just a willingness to say I want to create wealth and I want to be an owner.
Na legend when one come here when I did say if Bronica so more case we see a friend confirmation. It seems say me kura me sika kura da me ka no me de kototo America ni bi otwi sa aka ni bi na ma hwese me de no ya na say nti ye pe confirmation da bi afra brofo ho wo shanata da kura atade de nhye bu America nti enye okura ni sika ye sika di entimi ne dollar nye pe o ni ka watimi de kai de mfra America sa inferiority complex and legend then mam ye be de deconstruct ya dwen fisa ta inferiority complex ni
Say me go school so go school and as all about to cry say just offer broniding. E go school kasa ya de kire nyina ya brofo kasa. De omo kire school nyina broni ne ebo ndin o. Ye mo yen grofo din o. Ye history kura na say kwasi broni ne ba ke course na den ho na de history kura start here. Okọ asori na no pai. Yesu obo ho ye broni den. Na me ko ba bi ko si obi. Me draw ye the statue me no na esi ho. Wasi broni na wo ye sofo e na nkora mienu a mo ye penti o mutuntum hye ne moto. We and you know just will be yet making sure that you will doubt yourself. And so I no kahonti na ema yentimi nwen say ye no ye CPC a bit ma asoso ye normal no. You say there's a lot of self doubt in us. Oh yeah. Ye nyi ehun ni sa o. And into the person will be shishani akodi akire no. You say Ghana ni multinational job will be a say je ho.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, they said they were global. Why institution on a building here, Debbie. Or the animal. And on a camera, that's all. No. Hey, yes, when you team be premiership or about team on the shares, said no, zero. With the animal cake, or any apamon.
I want you na my ya. Now we fiber optics Ghana ni man ya now we part of Dr. Mensa all patent writing. Also I heard America sa what you this is something 70 years after no person only be been to Africa and kwa so ko betima be oni bibia ehun yan se tinka ja woko
I know go
eti sabre na no America said the emian bi am no a PhD holder we dey say go see say and na
go di akire
said you cry America for
in the economy that you are is a capitalist society, and capitalism is based on ownership. You must own something.
That's right.
Or you're not part of the game. That's all. Into where tell me now the man of Vahonkara. That you be you are to enjoy. And you know what's switching over. Been at this Anthony in our 2 years.
I say it him.
That was see a status a year from say hey. Say yeah the 1 million to her say we do yenim. That's also so bet my NPA over nyabotana kwa yeno. Dache. O abusu ya ni hiada.
When say ever since I link out from China I've seen no. When on my job back Ghana my bibia me bia because of I've been out the shame between India. And I mean my one more me no. I mean, reason up. We are reasoning up, try to own something because owning is important to be owner. No, is important to me today, and I want to own more. And
yes,
me say, I say, Debbie, my robot. Now you control me. Yeah. Now you Debbie, me under stress. It will be America say yeah. Where most of Ghana for no when we hear na me nyadu mapai legend me kind of kure wo bebre wo depression wo mo yare bebre wo chere wo
you bad there say you do any
sir abrofo no mo pressure dodo abrofo no stress wo because on person be lose adwuma nti da bia no was stress Ghana phone bebre minimum mo stress yes
emfa ho akatua wo
yes
if you don't own anything you are nothing. We should tell the Africans, if you don't own an investment, an asset, you are nothing. And you can't work on something that gives you money. You must own something that gives you money. You must have a machine that cuts money every day. You must have a business, asset generating, income generating asset. You go for into Sanoma as you. You need some information.
And also,
You
British
must have something that gives you money. Or say be big Tracy come out. You read the now they call you now clock and no one can game no. What do you say?
just one day, Grand man, pressure also. One day, pay.
Oh, yeah, very fortunate. So America, we are slave.
The whole year.
We should tell people so that we wake up.
The whole year.
Yes. So now, what way? See, and the couple of means. What the America when I was here so about 30 years. Was so many and South Korean one called you man at home.
Yeah, was it, but sometimes you need to work under someone to generate a capital to.
And not 30 years, not 30 years.
Okay.
I've worked for 30 years.
Okay.
You don't need to work under anybody to generate wage capital. Capital ni ya kwasi bro never catch the war. Boy, any capital be. Capital ni wa dwen ekuta wo.
The more na wo chase adwuma, the more na wa dwen so nyini konti. You be dey so be return back say wo be say bibia say.
Capital is you. Your expertise, your capacity, your character, your strength, your energy, your creativity, that is your capital.
Okay.
What is that no man so okoye prebu because obi or Chinese obi man is gansa na prebu.
Right, I hidden truth. Seminar name Basso 23rd on. Let's just say 23rd. No.
Yes, sir. November, yeah, Saturday.
Yeah. Next 2 weeks.
Next week, yeah.
Yeah, next
Saturday.
Next week. Okay. You know now beside but you Basso says yeah. You didn't bet you bet to ja. Now you did be any pan be adwin once. You be one adwin once. Until 23rd yeah. E wo KNUS on. Like KNUS. That's
yes,
right.
School of College of Engineering. 9
okay. Quickly, so open say be na untimi ntie nkosi we number na 300 Ghana cedi for registration. Number na 0246 legend. Number na say
0246 31874.
Okay. But your momo number Obeng Darko kwabna Obeng Darko say wait my register see why. 300 KNUS 23rd you remember but be na want man twan could do baby we do no. Seminar na baso and some be saying over more. Legend. Now, biggest challenge per year, the comparison, say cross country and I said global settings. Most of us have no idea when it comes to global structure. No, a restricted so obey consumer no yentiase. Hey, what's why boss you said they want new global settings. Yes.
Say economic structure no oji pay awon ma de kro over. You don't know it. So long as you are being paid, you have no idea how that machine works. And it doesn't matter how much they pay you. You have no idea how that machine works until you start to pay salary yourself.
You also, so to your baby, hold on,
forecast how game no a year. As a matter of fact, I won't tisika say on tise utiankro forecast.
Because as you're spending machine kwa yenye sika unse
Oji akatia won't discuss. Osa se wo twa nkofo ka obeti sikase. Gozo bosome no so awo twan so betu aka. Bosome no so ameme twan se betu nkofo ka yenye the same.
Nimdia na boy opod bia nimdia dia boy
yenye the same
yankohwe
yenye the same da otu hia wadam fo bia ono oje 1000 do hia ja ke ho te se wo so tu ni pa be 20 or 100 obi a 3000 do no me no omo ye be mo ye be
difference
I mean a different problems are most of we different so also ni pa de ase na they also have problems in a creative wealth.
But wouldn't answer question you say I mean we so you be no about the capital. Now in this capital investment we a deal you say me here best millions and son na me now do we work to save or do we work to invest? Do we work to save or because we are or when accounts we want $4,000 they want $20,000 then in yaje but does it a value on us accounts does it value
Sika obi a or capitalist and also business or investment. So see etisika here. Any the war here you my tuaneka etisika in Sonrio. The way you onya akatuano what is Sikato bank and then yaje.
Once again, I am registration at 300 cities, 300 Ghana city. Offer number no 0246. Let me repeat one bill.
0246 02466
0244
31874 874.
I be also your Obeng Darko.
Yes, sir. Obeng
Darko no why. 300 Ghana city, yeah. That's right. I mean, Obian register you go share okay US, you share your life. Right. Let your hand now to us baby and our mami.
Let me say the warrior Jumami Tiane can entail different from the one no to Angrofoka. It is in Fessica, Sicanino on Fessican to Bango. Sicaba on themselves, Sicanqua, Jumama.
Okay.
I don't know. This all is a to bank here. Nice, I will say Sicano.
Because with him,
the last 3 years. This year, Ghana, this year. The last 3 years, 2 years, not cement here 40 cities or 50 cities. This is be as 100 Ghana, Mitito cement by me, you know, some answer. This year, 100 Ghana plus. It is as a got to cement be.
It means so the money net that accounts in any valuable.
That bank no say what is the gas in our this garage pass here. She can also call Juma, let them for sober. Say at least a bit my BT what they call inflation. Inflation idea a canker a sasica. You can the house on the power in answer.
What you say? Any tricks are you employees, you need to you must have because
I want to know what the other car won't tiscarasio. Ontiasie se tiro se nyame na manhira no de otwe nyame na nyame ahira no nimde e na disikaba usika ho nimde wo otremu no e de se de obi ye carpenter wo nimde otimi ye konwa obi ye doctor wo nimde otimi ye surgery obi timi ye telephone nimde ekuta no ode eye. You can only produce what you know.
Okay.
Because enye sunsum is just a function of a skill set, the mindset, the knowledge that you have on money. And so, I just saw more music and omunim bibi was counting on mobile. Why won't it be because unim bibi or when you soon be an air when you feel my for and you know crack. A nim diana young fan chirawono, and no money here. And this only nim dear for our bit to 2 sick as some yes, I say, a bit much robis here in Kunya, Manaya, Kunyano. Electricians is here, people via Latunia for to electrician bar or Mom Pie and Sanawaye. Or whom dear to a best of a problem number, who money problem is because you don't have the required skill set. That is why you have that problem. It's a fear born some and your home and your Unimatadia Pama, a fear mon some beer and Homentes will be in fear my phone to me Pamadia. It's a skill. So money is a skill. It's based on the knowledge that you have about money. Now, Sabe, we are sitting in an my imagine so many 2 foot raguni penny. Into the almost say what TV Sunni school near Daniel and we never here and then here because I in the end of Dinyasicano, a year through trim. Did there be our TV? I was a so. Oh, here because if we are say away, Nipado don't know here, Sika a problem. And the Sicano is obey to 2 years, just only a hunim dear. Sign him the end is why I see. Into the more I will hit TV, I board on do answer. Na Grovo a party. Na ye Tonyo, the money a production for a be here more. So, into the local school, I church say, wait, I answer those kind of poverty no more producing is hard. So, sorry, there might say, why, poverty near produce you. That's why many people struggle in life because the base of financial prosperity is your financial education, it's your financial knowledge. Until I will be still on the Nyansa was counting will be. Why wouldn't it be no? And yet no me, and yet be and yet be now, ya walk. No name dear was a kahunusha, only be an interwinting product. You can only produce what you have knowledge in. Be a bow demo, says here, be out or Nipana wa ya wuche ya shawi. When Nimdia wa chahuntin to me, yeah.
What me a designer?
That's it. Matadi shemi Nipana wa ya and when India paying woe to an India man or be home.
Then I'll be
That's it. So the same with money. If you're not able to produce money, it's because you don't have that knowledge. It's simple as that. And it's difficult for our people to accept that.
Yes. And no, I had this year, but to say, you near the end when you will be an insanity.
Yes, ye nim sika ho nyansa.
Na that's pane will give to now which that's na so my question is how to generate capital if you don't have the capacity to invest and expand. Also my question, how to generate capital? I mean, how to generate capital? If you answer where you mama for but in order to so be going to capital now we generate the invest na and also a whole institution as a way. I mean,
oba yekrom ha wo na we ya brand also akọ school we teacher okrom as I said that ho betuma dure bro banche wetuma bim kura kwese aprekese ton de obetuma ye be ma osika bia no de han se mo ma na nyofere yo na no ma me ba ko wo se ye ba TikTok ni ye kasa no TV we ye adwuma wo bank awuraba pa o no tie no adwen be ban tim se ne ono kura so betuma ko do bro into ha no friend ma me se o masa ase no person ba so be bibi na ma me se bra ko se me no kasa se ma do bro ado banche it was 5 acres was bibi sa each o se sika se me problem ba kokora I tell you yesu ekromu ha sika wa ha everywhere nyame hira continent no the problem here we are ignorant. Ignorant because it's also per capital. But my main bank in American was simply called the banche. Send us as a crowd. Kakrebi obu a ufun kure kuta we kurano no enough to spark you into millions. Amango bag grofo causes amango because it's only as amango near cotton. Enyesiga. So when you one city, that's one miss 1 city nowhere ni now we now start acquire for 1 city or chira mrana 100 cities. 100 cities now bo home by or chira ya Ubo 1,000 home by which number I 10,000. Oh, yeah, 100 Ghana. No, what they are calling trophy. What they are calling my girlfriend and it's here.
Meba. One say there's a term we are seeing. I'm afraid Africans a friend of opportunity. Any new opportunity, any new opportunity. Any because how bro you say what about those who don't have that opportunity? So Lion. People create opportunity for people, and I say you have to create your own opportunities.
The problem is ignorant. Problem is ignorant. Opportunity. Why? Because they show more. If you have eyes to see, they say I mean maybe not a good or harming because my man many intimi who good. Ejina de wani hu. And they the opportunity will be who. So and there is the blindness of the mind. That is what limits you.
It wouldn't say approaching for woman the other down. Oh, America, land of opportunity, UK the opportunity. Sabro for
I join the dihu. And you wani. Me say, you will run to be bromudi chira, or is a 100 or thousands. I made my catches will be over 100,000 benyama.
Wow, SBTV, DJ Namiacha, SBTV Africa, Yacha. I would fall down. DJ. Right. Yeah, legendary. One say, so what you said to come America? What Obama your brain was so say American opportunity, but Obia ma wo kope bia ye no your opportunity ana. And on me how many times say America you opportunity or any opportunity.
Any opportunity, say opportunity I don't be call for hodi. As simple as that.
A lot of people are so any financial freedom in America. A lot. Any financial
opportunity bay. Me say, Ghana ha baby a free beer. So wouldn't him nyansa na won him there. Nyame wa boy say baby wo bia yedi o. Yedi o baby a. Dwen. Na the woman is sent to no mo dia man wo school mo ni sa no man. Eyi sa no man free trim. The one says a crash ni bi ba has here ya. O ka che so ma business plan audio o ma business idea audio be hu de beka. You know, I want to do cryptocurrency. I want to draw a business plan. You know, I need an investor. Oh, not baby, and I'm way ye. Oh, the more I go school, the more that I want to do grass. I say, what wait about the banchi, wait about on course, any day or name Jose, or course, coco brandy. The part of the brain here, sa brandy knows or cocoa brandy. Then it's a garashi. You go for an end till over the year you know Hanase because they say, Oko school, yes, in the Casa Cramonca, on Cabrofo, and to baby a Yasa on Craboni. If you can't solve problems in your own environment to create wealth, you're not educated.
Okay, legend, Mebao. It was therefore, on 23rd of November this month, yeah, I think next week or next week. Obeng Darko tena say one say how to understand Krobia and fancy more aboga for you do Krobia more. It takes you 1 to the next 5 years and some why get you used to the system. Or one I say what Ghana say. Jasa we Ghana and we Ghana any by identity or whatever. But when it comes to say Ubenya sa freedom no different from political system or religious system no. I mean there's a set of Sibia where's a wood we society. Legend.
Mr. Darko, what have you done for yourself? Ojo is a member of Tranka, we are Braming. The concert. We told we
I mean, as usual, you know, I mean, it's your best level. Obeng Darko.
Ojo is a versus Bravo. What are you saying?
Obeng Darko, the another seminar, Kumasi, was over Accra, the Kumasi, Abe boy in Kumasi, Kumasi nearby for when you're ready. And you only 300 Ghana cities. And said your bay, I'll bet take Ghana, Seno. And you'll be just will be chill. Wono, at the end, means of one. Jitumo and change. Jitum say you knew what enemy. Misha see me tia me person be bibino. We are in ye, but one with your because oh, be near and yes, sir. And you dear wouldn't you home. Tea the air canon. Ni else will be chill. Your best one 23rd year. I mean, number no yeah 0246 0246631874. Kabno Obeng Darko 300 city mumu. Yan fast now equipo da in why. You be draw legend. Meba mpesa abusanfo ye funny pan oba one after the other. What a question? Just one question. I mean, won't spend 1 minute na yen share say any conversation. Legend will say why. And me found one.
About 12 what in Meja for that.
Wait a minute, so any battery be pay. Any battery be na. I mean, I mean, we person Ekas to say.
Na me admin boss.
Yes, I mean 1 minute or question here na yanko.
Mr. Darko, we dem we mo achi, ade achi wi.
Ane.
Me entrepreneur, me so me into leather works.
Okay.
Me follow for some quiet period of time. Me tell where back until my start we submission can am dey ma obi.
Okay, 1 minute yan contem.
Me okay no, me start na me yemwa. Me yem pabo na me say yemwa.
Okay.
And I started with just 2 ships. As at now me kasa no. Me were 34.
Wow.
Entina eye wadwene Ghana ha ba phone no many time bi em so be obi. Daddy, omuni sa abre ni bi em. Ti se onya wadwene so be ya. E na so nti se ye betimi asesa ne ma if only see a person ye nko ade a.
Fantastic. We anybody be back with you. Women ever church Ghana. Me that's why I guess you better was right. Legend, we testimony they na be catch testimony okay.
That's what catch it. O pa je say adwen na that mu na no.
That's right. That's right. Right. E dey adwen ade ne enu hu ni de yenko sick money. Mini akwaba.
Yeah, what is share by to say.
Right. 1 minute question or his opinion yenko.
Legend ka sembi. But when you say, like, you know, sometimes you have to work under somebody to generate capital, dynamic, but who as individual, you need to have plan. They make us what you say. Like, once who generate capital, no, also who say, me plan say, ebia minyaska we are a deal we na me the start business before expansion.
Okay.
They make what you say.
Okay.
I don't think it's to some extent, working for somebody, no, I don't think that's a bad idea.
Okay, so remember, let you clear what you're clarifying here. Okay, you remember actually, Honey, now you have to say, and yes, I will call you Mamma, Legend to Mammy.
Ghana produce over 300,000 graduates every year. Okay, the government institution does not employ more than 4 million people, which means that every 10 years we are producing over 3 million. That's just graduates. There are people who drop out. They make car mainly in Ghana.
Okay.
Experience. I don't have challenge with that. But many times, there are so many people who are employed that want to start a business. Okay. Because the part to start a business is not you working for somebody.
No, correct.
It's a whole different ball game.
Yeah.
It's not even your technical skills that you develop. How many of your friends who have not worked in a bank and everywhere, how many businesses have they started? So the part to start a business is just go and learn and make mistakes if you want to build a business. You can work anywhere in any organization. You can be very organized, but also start a business. To be organized, anything I say, I'm very professional or the capital bar, a big office or talk I see or was maybe and son. But those who started from nothing are the ones who are able to sustain their businesses. So you work. I would not say working for some. I don't even put my argument in that form. So working for somebody is not bad. I don't argue along those lines.
Okay.
My point is, if you want to start a business, you are enough to start. It's as simple as that. You are enough. It's all about tongue, cocoa, so about now brand about was in cherry and autumn or chair brewing Katia. Every month when you have 5 cents at 3,000. Jimio, or the command for my beer ban is man. Do you have to work with Barclays Bank before you can do this? I don't think so. So I mean, my focus is in the big numbers of our youth.
The numbers and the majority now. And also now, mine is here. Many more will be done because
and there's when you be no problem. But I can tell you, a lot of your friends are here all these years, and you are scared to start business because you're so comfortable and used to salary. But if you have nothing to lose, that is the best way to have energy to start a business. And into a business is most businesses are started by hustlers. We need baby akrada. One on what or pitching and crop force or energy.
Yeah, talk of Facebook. Talk of Facebook guy. Yeah, no any baby da. Oko China live over there. Come on, no baby da.
The last question, man, is from.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, legend. As I came in, say life is all about comfortability. They make our tears. Yes. So let's say, fine. Why establish a business? You are enjoying life. So, you find it so a school or intellectual. He's working under somebody.
Yes.
Or getting salary or enjoy life. I don't think there is a problem because once
no, you are shifting the argument. You're not talking about your personal comfort.
Yeah,
you're talking about a country to build, a continent to save. If you think like this, the Chinese will take over.
That's right.
You're not thinking of your comfort over. You're not thinking of your so-called comfort. It's not your comfort. It's our country. You enter a country, foreigners are the ones in charge of almost everything.
Okay.
And you're thinking of your comfort. No. So that's why it is happening like that.
Yeah,
because
we are,
a lot of professionals like you have this way of thinking. That's it. So the wealth of the nation is going to the hands of the foreigners.
Okay.
Because our people that we have trained from the universities are thinking of only themselves.
One car, one house, and then we on my phone, the iPhone, that's all.
Yeah. The Chinese guy coming is educated. But what bagan as well start people what form portion nika. Yeah, they didn't call coming go invest in what seat about tie or join the comfort and the salary. There's nothing bad with it, but you are sacrificing the future of your country. Okay. So if you're thinking of only yourself, then I mean it's okay.
Oh,
but I don't think
the legend. I feel the Mate argument. I say like a development of the country. I feel
we have a nation to save, gentlemen. We have a nation to save. The reason we are suffering in Africa is because the people we send to school only think of themselves.
And that's 100% right.
That's why they're looking for American visa, Canadian visa. The teacher is traveling, the doctor is traveling, the engineer is traveling. And so those of us who can't get visa, go ahead.
But again, I don't think it's say we should blame the people. Sometimes leadership, so I think say it's both.
We are not blaming.
Identifying the
your consciousness back.
The challenge. Yeah.
We are bringing your consciousness back. Who is the leader? He's not part of the same group. We are part of the same group. You have to prick your consciousness so that you say that, no, listen, I'm making a mistake. And yes, indeed, you have made the mistake. A lot of you guys have made serious mistakes. Watch out, the secondary school assistant here in England.
Yeah.
They only think of themselves. It's dangerous for us. Leadership. Who are you calling leadership? Are they not your classmates from the university?
Yeah, most of them, politicians. They think
like you. You're thinking of yourself. They are also thinking of themselves. Why do you want them to think differently? So, boss, we need a whole different thinking. I tell you.
Right. You can USC 23rd. Boss.
Madam,
Silky.
don't mind me. Why? But that is a fact.
Oh, legend. Say no. This Sheba nim say me no.
Yeah. I mean, you see how they will see how they
So yeah. I sometimes like I understand what you are saying, but when say discussion there also broaden on. You understand? At least
no problem.
It's not like
Mami introduce me why the masters for America or America why the masters
maybe the question. Maybe the question is or you crash it, maybe. Meti ase we crash it. We now vote 90 for this year Omondi eko. Omondi choose and toka media be abzimate. But offer.
Legend. Don't know unse audition ba me have but backdoor conversation about teachings. Yeah, me follow pa. Sometimes we talk about maybe but sometimes me questions be a personal question. I ask questions.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, but we need you to think differently.
Oh yes, any idea.
We need that. We need a lot of our people with higher education to think of us, not only of themselves. That's the biggest challenge we have.
That's true.
We need to think of us.
Big Joe, send a request. Big Joe, send a request. How
do we raise a generation? Right. It's our responsibility. You cannot leave the nation's future in the hands of politicians. That's a lie. No nation is changed by only politicians.
Legend, Osamina no about life on other platforms. Yeah, welcome to me. Bit me I share in life.
Okay, we are thinking of it. Usually, Yana perceive concentrating on what is happening, and so we don't want to take money and then the network is no good. You are not so much concentrating. So I think record it.
Zoom the Yana say I think say Yana Zoom there. I think say
we will check that. Okay. But over the Ukraine say, listen, there is no comfort when your country is being ruled by foreigners.
Oh, that one there.
I should turn back. Even if you have to come with nothing, you can come and establish something.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Mr. Sok, you have to ask.
All right. Okay.
That's right. Yeah. Comment session. Yeah, for the next person. The next person. Okay. I'm say. I'm in for code. I'm from free run. I'm from Radna. I'm from legend. Kodan, Mr. Ramo. Oban Tintin. 1 minute. I'm in for it to say.
Now swear me.
Legend was a 1 minute. Yanko.
Okay. So quick. I heard him saying, say, yeah, befia, like, yeah, brefia, even if we don't have nothing. You know, I really enjoy what he's talking about. Recently, I tried to make a business with few people, like one of my friend, Ghana, and I involved one of a family member too. And business, no. So the idea was, say, at the end of the month, no, or the profits, no, you chim 50-50.
Okay.
Mind you, I was the one who when I buy what do you call it?
Idea. Business idea.
No, they gave it to me. Work Ghana and the idea no buy it. But me the capital and buy say started something. You know, something small like what Uncle said.
What my radio? Why is our boss run? I'll be using our question. I watch it.
So, me pacho me de buy no. Man to be so I'm this can come more be to her. No, me go to bank, mommy. Obey said that person no, or no person or Barbara change me music and I'm the man no, or the acquire connection. You know. I'm not.
What is that? What my radio ni mupa? Was it don't do business with your family? Da.
No, there was a friend too. So I did two. You know, one family and one friend. And this person no. I help her. I know, say, you know, Adam for childhood friend. They send me and then my friend will cry on the phone while blocking me.
Oh,
you know, I go down the phone. It's a serious matter.
When you Ghana, when you there, when you is part of say sika hunim die ntia when you sika
That's
hunim
right.
die
That's
because
right.
sika hunim die comes
Usually,
to security.
it's the process.
Yeah.
Enka sebe ne papa mu a nka nipa no waso ne nsoye oye ne nsoye nkakra ma so we dey oye credible. Ansa kra na sika obetimi dey tu kwan no nka akodi ne ho. So it's a build up kakra.
That's right.
Wo kra ma se dia wo si dan bi ono kra na sima wo ka no kra kire wo dwen ho. Wo kra na wo fa sika mai kra no kasa timi de sika kra ko shema sana wo dey ayeden. Wo dey apre no. Nso wo di ne kra o sika ho. Nti basa na sika kese bi se be di ne ho a se be wo nwe amrochire kra ho. Wo kra na woni ne kasa nyina wo hu na dwen fa control ho. Ena wo hu na dwen se bi o pese wo tranga na so pese wo betranga na. I mean ensana sika kese bi ayeden. Akodi ni sem ne kura ne say dodo na wo krom ya no wonya visa obeko. Okay. And found was so for an answer kind Bible chira when that doesn't matter. It really even does not matter so yeah juma kese na say akọ school kese there bi. Nti me dwen say to the bia. O say adwen ne sebe. E ha no say sa adwen ne munya nte wo sa no ma no ho a wo di sika bre na be asem sister.
Masa baby I know no any idea na won timono. I never thought so be too baby or
now what the visa so no header.
Obi or see omo tutu kwan no kwan she made a comment about that. So I never thought say obe tu kwan yo.
But was the person sincere all throughout before say
obe? Yeah, she was.
Okay.
I mean, or catch him say this is how much we have got, and I'm okay, and then
no, or this can be about order, or the be brother.
No. Mesuma be aso omonkodia, yes, you meko no ni ho.
I mean, yeah.
And right from the beginning,
now as smell, right from beginning, we find a lot of insecurity will seek us. So you have to accept it and then design another strategy for the next time.
But I think say
sister,
running too much.
Yeah.
Where so for mommy?
Me ba cho me so for mommy me kwa sorry me I'm sorry ba.
I mean, and I think about now what radio can say what you say. Business is business.
Yeah, but you are right.
But me mano emu abamsa. The next time no her model ni
to both of you.
Yes. Here will be a obetimi na aye bibi adim so a bit credible. Here me assurance will be obenino. Obu a papa wo so bi wadamfo bi obu ha o yonko bi obu okra afi ne wo hu no. To betima build bibi a nkofo bebre yes say o Ghana.
Oh, okay.
It is a way abo washemu a don't make final decision on it say me ko Ghana bi em ko yehwe bi. Don't do that.
That's right. I mean, for that's one. Legend person will call now. One or two bina.
Okay.
I mean, now
yeah. Thanks.
Right. I mean, for me, that's it. Big Joe.
Who's me? That's a password in my room.
Right. Young call. 1 minute now.
Legend. Me shop be brave. The public say ni here more you chrome was na be bit me atena. Sisi ya me no work say. Meet me can the plane say. Legend. Who be ya pim? Na me gina me a victim. As at now speaking more America. But me buy with a program and me chira de waha. Now kasa for our comfort. Me buy no. Me reading and my reading who say the way ni pursue chronic no. There are a lot of mistakes our young guys near here. But we don't realize time ebi huno. Na niema akachi. I'm very sad saying this, but I have to say that. And I'm trying my maximum best to say how things will go no. Send your work and you be develop Ghana. Why am I saying that? Uja Ukrainian China, they are not catch or say Africa as a continent no have nothing to offer. Or what the videos at Shem Kranama who say Atalia said the Kuskuno Bisa say Udi Frigana and a buyer and answer beton. Come on.
Wow.
Obisa say so Ghana. Obisa say Mpabwe she on Udi Frigana and now beton. There are so many questions I'm crying bisa. Utu so many pictures at Trump say Africa have nothing. That's right. Africa so be develop da. But here picture hana chiri in crow for na mo who say near my papa wa have any sanity or more bois. It's you ha near the potentials never ha. Into me I may mathematics near committee machadi and my baha. But when we are not feel majano, you get it?
Yes.
na me disconnect you how. But the issue is, onu brunia kwane magana mechira de da never because South Africa is
So
coming now.
it's one-way traffic. Move the resources from Africa.
Can you say now? Obi be gina se aka say wa badu na o kan ye ode. But say odwen o man ho. Now we have the country in the heart. O nwimpe for ho. Obi dwen kwan for so be build it man no. Enti legend o kan ya ye waso de waso ne de be den. E be ti de ho ho ne ka cha asafo no. Baby a betina I say baby a betina awe say atabio say dem bia we den. What's in it there? Life have nothing to offer us than to have a good reputation like you people. You say social media don't forget. Now we will never forget you.
That's right.
Your politics about be happening. Had I know,
it's always at last.
Always at last.
Right.
That's
Big Joe, me that say. You have a video about uploading on YouTube 90 years no matter why. That's why. Big Joe.
okay.
Right. Legend, I mean, the testimony are okay. So, I mean, in terms of, you see, overhyping of America, I mean, hardly part of that. Yeah, for the next person, yeah. Okay, I'm saying the next person, what my radio. Okay. And JK property send request. What do I need to say?
Let me add more here.
Right, Legend will have say 1 minute, 1 minute.
Legend, if I should be chill.
Yes, madam.
Okay, so I kind of have the same mindset with you, and I've seen you, on Facebook, I think, say last year or last 2 years, and I follow. I think I sent you a personal message, Krache.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a share how I'm a follow, and I love the interview you had with the entire. I watched the whole thing.
That's right. Okay.
Yes, because this is all we need. Your problem, I think, say a higher mindset. Obi should share with someone to come and build us, and this is why we are where we are. I just touch on you mean now acquire business with family and friends. No, you know, when it comes to business, you have to make sure you're benefiting, and not just because you're norm, you're down for, and you don't do that. You had earned money. You can't just throw it away. So what I say, and you know, sometimes what we have to do is that all my receipt of what he's been doing or she's been doing with my life the past 5 years or something. Watch and see. And I'm on show. Then you know, so this person is credible. So no one can say to me, I be consistently for a while. Then we can do business together. I can't just come in because when you now my membership, we don't do that.
Okay.
Most of the time, we want to help people. Until I say, well, the fact that Otegana, you think say now it's not ha. Say no. It's become a lifestyle. Wait how idols 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You think who could do a manonia all of a sudden that energy will come. What building habits in that? You become very lazy. I don't know nothing. It's, you know, we need to start putting a lot in ourselves, start working on the little we have. Ghana and Koye and Yakasa Semnache. It's been how many years? So free school now, Juma. So can't we think out of the box? As educated people, what could school into what is on the ground, but still where you when it's a would change so being rescue. I think this is insanity. It doesn't make sense. We need to just, you know, maybe a visual art. So maybe that is why I think out because me teachers capturing when you're done with school, so I've always thought of doing something for myself.
Wow.
TikTok is an opportunity. We come here and we fight. This thing that we are doing, the more you keep appearing, people don't even know that. They're wearing one CD now, but you don't have gifters here. That's not what you're looking for. But do you have some talents and some gifts? You better make display with the little credit or little data you have. One day, we'll be TikTok. When I'm here, SVTV, friends interview. By the time I realized, Kumasi Technical University, I made my speech because almost vice chancellor spotted me a video. Put your stuff across, and I made money out of that. In and out, you fly. So you see, this is how we are trying to train ourselves.
The
What you
people.
call train so being rescue and data now 777 modisha ponono modisha for and then you
What
push
took it working out here, you know?
what I said, the same data you can use it
That
to
is
push your
I see.
I see, TikTok, I see. Now, what's my legend?
man
What's
drop
my
it bomb
answer? Why one of the
yeah.
ladies are one building and one now say was shasty the platforms now to say yes, or lady we were polishing we and I mean, red you help our
What
wife.
but I said we messy.
Yeah,
Me
you
show
help her.
you. Me follow that though. But I just,
Yeah.
I love you so much. On your wife, and I follow your footsteps a lot. This is
Right.
how we do it. I'm very selective. The other woman that me follow on this platform. It's me that's the reason there. Matilda say will follow me, but
You help
maybe I
her.
mean. You see, I just followed you right now.
That's
Matilda
right.
inside, they always see the reason show, but
That's right.
and then me scroll and I'm better, and I'm so this is you. Okay.
That's right. Me help her and legend. Where one of the ladies who are the energy no higher to the sense say or tries to be reforming other weak ladies without due respect, weak ladies or reforming and me heard the power. And we share the way building on self also the art student and we share the art now what demonstrated say after school no there's a resource and resource
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I talk about it all the time. When I must say, now I think it's a polytechnic, not Dani University. Maybe time was just a polytechnic, and I say this. I don't care. But more,
Yeah.
more PhD and all that. Marco school. You're not working on the brain. What I say, I dream of them, and me personal development. I'm not gonna wait on any government or anybody to train myself. I self-taught. Internet YouTube what
That's
do
right.
you use with your data and your time? We all have one thing in common, that is 24 hours a day. You don't come back here and come and complain. I am using mine. What are you using yours for? And this platform is an opportunity to put yourself out there. I keep saying it, but we are missing that mark, unfortunately.
Wow.
Anyway,
What one?
but that's it.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
That's what we do.
Thank
Legend, what one? I don't know.
Whoa. Fire.
Yes, I mean,
love
like
that.
I was like, your society near where I live to who say, yeah, there's no way you can brainwash them in the church or
That's
anywhere.
right.
You can brainwash them.
Yeah. When
And
you twerk in here, Sunday hands and one nobody know.
what we are saying? What you say?
right.
I JK, yeah, JK, my info not yet. I feel you say, nipa ne ba ne. Let you trust it. JK, well, line is slow. I mean, man, for our baby, JK, net to say. Man, for our baby, but legend was say 1 minute, 1 minute.
Master, me patrol we me show program me pa Obeng Darko. I'm so much grateful you are doing for us. I've been following you. Like I mean, I've not gotten a chance to talk to you. The question here back home. I completed. I'm graduating this month. I actually have a personal business. I'm into pharmaceutical marketing and also because I watched Obeng Darko, I'm now into real estate marketing too as well. The problem is that Sisiano me the national service.
JK, what me a lift of West and Kakrama, what down cry.
Sisiano me national service. And as service na me no, ama me personal business na me no. He was talking about comfortability. It's kind of right now I'm so much occupied to the extent that the way I used to do my personal business, I don't get time to work on myself. You see, I mean, marketing because the job is 9 to 5. You know, it takes my time. I get to work
Restricted, yeah.
I get to work around 7. I close around 5. So it's kind of. I mean, I was wondering, say, if probably I could get a mentorship or I need someone to talk to. I really need someone to really guide my steps because I'm confused now.
Okay. You don't have to be confused. You have to train others as well. Pick 1 or 2 young men or women and see how you can apportion some of the work to them. You know, give some of the work to them. Okay. Sebaya Hobay, baby, I'll be timid. Train will be amana and menstru at the end of the day, Sebaya, Eddie Uncle for Bebem. Umbamusa Bibitima also havoc, but you still have to learn how to manage those processes. And so, Why are there? So we be our national service now, sir. Yes, I know, man. It's member unqua men yet. Moving a pay obi. Or no some wow. Beboa. But you can pick my number. Send me message. We
All
can
right.
talk. All right.
All right.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Right. It the number never man why? Not with a friend why? And
But
minim so work must say na wakra.
no, Accra, but I'll be coming for the program on 23rd.
Wow.
Because I actually
Fantastic.
want to meet in person. And I need a book too. I tried
Okay.
I couldn't get it in the store. So I'll
Right.
be a meeting in person too as well.
Okay. Oba no waka say JKA Properties mekai.
All right.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, yeah, that's me the number me mouse see why. I was down on wait comment section why.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's JK no yeah that's it. Right. It but on 23rd of November, Ken Westy, Legend Asia seminar bi e ba so de ni penifo be free Accra beba. It Kumasi for munye ready. Work Accra so betimi akọ ba bia wo bia no. Friend is see and send mumu 300 cedis pay 0246 631 874 0246 631 874. 300 cities. And once I register, or friend, or with my friend, or register, no, I can't say you register. 23rd November, I got just a week, now you call. Come say, get ready. Now in India, here, because I wouldn't be India, we need water. Mr. Wa, we need water. Yen intina ye bre, why? Mammy far from Pong, now I can't put two, nothing, ye yamukai. From Pong. From Pong, to say, ye, from Pong network in ye. Okay. From Bon.
Yes, sir.
Kwaba legend was say 1 minute young why.
Oh, okay. Legend, yeah, that's it. The other bread. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did be on my me, yeah, say a month for a break, especially preachers. Or better know in a street in Norca. Ghana, ye nimshe, Ghana toothpick crying to me. Yana sometimes person could jam in China and some pajo. Or toothpick, no, I be done. And I say, what have you done for the country? Yourself, you've not done anything. You know, you have a role to play. People see that, oh man, somebody has to come and build it for us. And I say, aside leadership, there's no development. No. When you go to China and other countries, developed countries, I've not gone there, but the minimum say, the individual and I develop my
No correct.
to see your so my nchecheren be ko n'anima individual na betimi aye nti government or privatize bibia no privatization. So how do we privatize? It's individual investment be nti say amoye ho asu ne anhye ho den na say anyere ho be da ye na make no comment section na say uko tema none of the what they say companies, manufacturing companies local Ghanaian there that be foreigners and so many of us want come here. Until Benya say one kasa buy employ on no was start BB. Now one kasa only one kasa business. Until I been such a kind of a dinner as a yet me a share holding.
This is what
Yes, I dear more. Until doctor there's a part and we'll continue to think better because I say shareholding.
Okay.
There's a time in timidity and yes,
You bet you why? You bet me so about program so bet me baby on program no beba. Okay. But more na bra program no seminar no. Right, but more you M2 consult. Yeah, but 23rd of November yeah, why? Yes, ya kuma say Ken Westy, a legend ba a seminar. I mean, Ubabe Chesika, Nyansan, said you see Sika, said you see Adisika, said you see a creative business, said you see gain, so said you see Kufie, and Niama Wemuna Yansia, Yanchere, forget to school now, Wakono, Yanchero, Edman Abe Pegman, Binye, but what capacity be will be wow identifier with me a solve problem. In order to become rich or wealthy, you must solve more problems. And how do we solve problem? I don't think I'm saying young course seminar on 23rd. Why? M2 consult, Bokode.
Bachane.
Right, let's have 1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. 1 minute.
Me de abos body na ma Mr. Obeng. Was my full nature pa. My full nature. And I was also aboa me.
Okay.
Was also aboa me pa. Cause on intimate savings in temper. Cause savings dear. ono na ma me sha ono na ma me hwe ma me tumi e sha ase for savings into me na
Okay.
boss body na e ma no pa
Right.
Wow.
Right. Right. Now program no bet me about 23rd. No be na.
ye be ba pa
That's right.
me
That's right.
girlfriend ye be me de ne be ka ho aba
Fane bra. E mane na fie na wo nkopɛ sika no me hye no. Fane bra.
sure
That's it.
sure
Fane bra why? Aye. To wait
but
for said you wait can register class or register so one why free pre so ansa na go get in crowd do ana wo why? Aye. That's it. That's it pa empty console so no. Legend was say waboa no pa empty so waboa no.
Wow.
Right. Yeah, for Doris or Hasi. Said me bomb on no 23rd of November. Yeah, I mean next week in Kwazo and 10th or so. Me watch get ready. Now you cook must say why. Doris saying
Catch you.
right. Legend what about 1 minute na minti or one.
Legend me that's pa. Me the day I was sending me videos. And ya wanka me business be then come at two because and ya fame now the man me then come at two because omo mafia me ba ko pa na vim now kan ya ninti no o mafia me no na ya ne say meche no but manche no me ne kasaye ana me ka cha ni say man nya into o mafia me no misu mi yi mani ma no e ma no kotena efie 3 weeks na me hwe say obenya edwuma ya 3 weeks ni no onye edwuma anya e no san ko ni kuro mu back ana me friend na me ka cha ni say won say wakwa akotena ni kuro mu nti ni source of ni bibia e ya mi medwuma na oye no enti no me di ache no say minini mienu hwan na ne ho akere ne pa e no say eyo no e na ne ho akere no ana me ka cha ni say so next time oye biom a mepam no minji ni biom by this time there me de aye de ben me de ache no nti ma settle bibia ama na sign back or sign ye ejuma ni biom and secondly since me sign that legend ase oka say uma obi loan na onipa ni mpese obetua uye onipa ni gidigidi a obedwane ontua loan ni kra nti wo de onipa no ogiska no no ye no ho stamp styles also fan dada no na Ghana for the kasade uni bia enwane enya hwe wo de dada onipa na the legend kai mi di super pepe onipa no wetua mi sika nyina ama me otua sika ni wi na sei me san ma ni sika ni biam na me ka cha ni say da bi ye nya sa onye nipa metimi ne na ye business na uji obi ade a emra ne hyehyɛ ye no e wo say udi sa emra ne so pepepe nti no ye nya eduma sa enka first na nka meditata hye sa na onipa no afa misika no ontie sika no na sika no so abɔ me na ahye but because of nti me say mehu nyansa a ye di diska obi ji ma ade a mehu nyansa ne kasada mitimi di ji ma ade back and lastly so no na agent ka say uye eduma e wo say sika ni mu no utimi save a certain amount na me akasa me why me nwanwa to the extent say metimi di 2 months 2 weeks save $10,000 I'm shocked.
Wow.
I am one bitch say even cry enya to say obstacles ni nyoma baby cry ACC enka e bia anka me save more than that. Inti ya baha asem bi a legend eka no e wo say your fan so serious me kunu di owo Ghana me de me wo ha say me ne na kasa say enka ono onye serious wo Ghana na nka me push scan bra but legend say so we try onipa no first one na say we say bibi papa bi enfiri mamba push ni to baby na kofa obi a ono oye outsider o sha wa ye serious o pese onye because otimi di 2 months fe eshe 350 million old currency into no
35,000 Ghana cedi wa hye no 3
wa hye no di 2 months fe ahye no se on fan koye business na me hwe se business no like ebe kwa na me first can be shame no me ka chen se me menya abewie ansa na me be hu legend nti no enka me stay na me pushi scanner bakakra for 2 years bi na me so maba na ya bebo ya brabo but enye ye sa nti no me da legend ase bibia o kan bia me de me di ye adwuma me tu hu anamo nti me da na se pa obo ade enhira no ne futu a ode mayen.
Okay.
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 Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Doris, yeah, that's a pass. So carry you know so we na fe ma if money fa effect ukro no. I mean ukro no that dey kan sika hunim dey bebre na e bia ma ne ko e ko achewa na se ko wrong ama ne sika bia o se I think say the more na o ma ne sua.
O si US o amba US onye ye nti ono no dey obeka bia ontie. Nti me bo ampa e se Trump so emia na eyi nipa ma ne vi no kra.
Wow. Anyway, I mean, what about they have man in college register no college conference in the some seminar ni why?
Uncle afa. In Crawford legend. Oh afa uncle. Masha that the legend, legend sending me short videos into or sending me a me share we are me pia the mano. In Crawford me pia videos me the mom no omu tia. Omu ka bibi found see hey Doris who we were here. Who on can be that? Menya shompo say or share video no.
So only the plane one or powerful plane one or play now. But anyway, yeah, we wishing all the best. America for the channel. We wish him all the best. But that's Auntie Doris, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. It's legend. I mean, said you hear me about I mean. Yeah, of course, I say, I mean, legend now, you try to, I mean, Nukruna, they were did the money be visa.
Abrochina. Open visa, the one thing gonna be.
I don't make it a corona was, I won't make it a corona was what 2 months, $10,000.
America, and the dollar is more than on visa. Nice, Baba.
Wow.
Until, it is a reason for a person called heaven, and yes, I say to be. Did you ever come as to be a vaho? Yes, but Kakanka, you never know what will happen. But it's the sadness, Obama or you as a mocomonim. I mean, you pay visa, send you say in Suadi Bomuna into two and my ascent can say. So, and a man go her, say, if you ask their own penny in the outbrew, that's how most people don't know. It really does not matter about the outer per se.
Yeah.
So when him there, I bought him my casano kind. So when him there, boy.
You be any
pen him there, Bessie or Brabo. Maybe I will be I will broach and as I won't pen him there or Brabonco. So over the way there by a Juma sa was an still there. Because we be out to be an edit in DNA. This on him there no former or bread. Na enko for no the run. Tia de pa wo hia pa ni setem bia no open him dia. He said they also what this kind of now won't see. Abraba no wo do. Setem bia de bit mama sika na anoy nam enim dia na we dey open.
Yeah.
This one pen him dia na say sika no ano no nyenam. Tu go say ade a obedi 2 minutes be done all the 10 hours still. Now you know. Tu go say one contempt. Muchiro because why be na da. And then the agents almost school and no conya certificate, yes, and I get no boy. Yes, certificate as a can't you see the abobra.
Right.
No.
Right. I mean, legend will say, I mean, you didn't come on be about me introducing the books to me or Amazon on. What a book, Quabra Obeng Darko, a wanna be brainy a tono, Quabra Obeng Darko, Amazon, more American, Ope Obeng Darko books in Libya, Obabosi be Yama, no what to be. So, Ghana, so bit me at will be a post to a brow. Oh, books be brave, perspective, African advantage, books be brave, ne brofon so on church and the simple simplicity. Because brofon church and be brave, too much. And then again, 23rd, next month, this month, yeah, I can wiki but seminar no, and a damage one. Odia Hinka Beba, so one free piece FM, near Casafo Breva, Legend so, Mrs. Soho, I mean, live, Brandon Kusiadi, I debut I knew him dear. So number near 0246 631 874, a Momo number, register 300 city per. I mean, we got 2 days waiting the Akakocha by girl on again, GDI, but still 300 bit more official more to Mr. Wa. Yemko Yenya ready na 23rd of this month ya na Yemko. na yenko yo usobaje legend was usobaje legend usobaje so chiao last time you share yeah when you share the program so you share program ba ko bi so no wana usobaje na legend I mean you fancy ahun asempa yitia na asembi etwato a de beja ye nuanom a wo mo ba mu abu ana ehuti wo mu sika hunahuna wo mu pacho de wo de betwa beja wo mu
Oje ba da se o platform kesi my ba so eni so eni wa hoden eni wa ho fama o de konsebe ya ye mai ya dwen be ba ya ho so ne nya fa hodie as a matter of fact the mapa na wo ye no because ye fa ya dwen no mu a bibi e fa ya dwen no mu bia na o se ene san no ma no ko o se nipa de o so o de no kre odo ye mu ye na bobra o se nipa timide na dwen hihye na brabo na wo de konanim enya brabo no nye se wo ho no bibi ani ho a wo ye in charge esa wo ye ha na hia so do so na hia ka wa hia kan nyina di ya e de a wo be hwe obi fufuro eni ntira ye seminar ye nyina no ye bo ho dawru se be ya nipa na dwene I can tell you, there's no way you can build prosperity with foolishness and financial ignorance. Unless we are. Okay. We are so that you are no one go as but no cry ye di na enti sebe eno ne chire no. Na odi sheba na kofa legend ba ya asese ya asemi. Odi sheba.
Dina nyaka ho. Sounds yana ye dwen say legend yi obi akwa asa wabo akokora bi na wada bi as we live legend. David misinterpretation. We are living legend ye no one ekoba every day ye ntwa ma won kuba akokora ansa. We are legend. We are legend because so legend meaning no nye so obi a wanyina wada ho nko ada bi. Obi a I mean on edu ba bi a man and friend we celebrating, people must celebrate. We are celebrating for something that every day progressive every day we see it feasible. I mean results in feasible every day. Indeed, when we are talking about celebrity, I mean more the any important. And anyway, go for the no to case no until on be alive, but I mean when you celebrate, we are legend. Mr. Obeng Darko no yeah kwabra Obeng Darko ne di no kwabra Obeng Darko no every obia wo ye hwan wo no bia wo no bia di nkobo ono obia di nkobo the opposite of no bia so wo wati bia ja nti I mean me na na se na legend mame na wase na say ne no I mean o ma kwan ma meeting no twetwen san komo ye nua no be watch so bia benefit bi kakra and more no okoni page so a Obeng Darko YouTube and a Facebook, TikTok, baby, and a message in the Bible, wanty, which Moka should be why. But that was a legend. Your first year. But that's right. Okay, I mean, I was a legend. I know by and when you didn't go brain tea. You'd be say, nah, you have to also another time. I mean, the seminar neighbors to Kumasi, Mr. One work once and any day the winner. You wouldn't be the antabanka, you only your mother, baby, can't crew. And then social media say for creative platforms so don't make any mistake in say we say usika nyane nyete say enye Kennedy mo die ni bi enye possible but wo no usika nyane be different level usika nyane be different level nimdie bi a obenya hete what we read or build a platform or build a channel one day we want a big way be shocked kofo be brain no or kwan bi so baby but enam fear ne I mean systems now within the near to send campaign will be ne favor no enya dwuma usi kanya ne something bi a obeye obe create obe solve problem bi one corner bi no an na uko so enwe so person nya sika say despite dabi omo no kwa wona we the next generation untimi compete omo nko ayeda ya omo beko wona wo bantu ese wodua bibi today so na wo bedua so a je say empire body dey want so dey enya dwuma wo sa empire bo bebre no ne honhom musem no enya dwuma ye pen so ye be kakrakra no sa sofo no mbobo nua na brabe enya dwuma wo benum powder ne sesei wo dey fa di agro mo de wadwene di agro wo pa wo be bompa ye say dey still wontimi no mo manya sika nyepe nti kira wo say nimdie ne de fe sika amanyofo e won sa wadwene wo ye be to aba de hwe sesei wo mo ni mo na edidi wo mo fie ni ade ade wo ye so bompa ye no omone mo o tweben what na dwene betiu asofo no hwe asofo no be no won fa na dwene betiu obaji usika they are selling something to you and now you so in order to get money from somebody no you must eso ton bibi money pa ni here there product and services tiasiasa Enyem pai bone honhom ni nyame jai sa de no gito nchen wo mo nyo madwuma wo no nyo na be kire de wo nye ba we mistake a obi be ton nyame am waje usika obi be to bonsam honhom motia wo be to ma no waje usika na de bia why slave onso omudi so asofo hwe omudi so my slaves ana na chinchina atwe by force nim dia wo nim dia wo nsuro wi ase wo nsuro sa wo da wo nsore fear ntina wo na wo bompaye na wo ye de sa o ko player o onya fast o bompaye o ko tra via mo kwa kra wo se me ko bompaye se everade mfa me nkodu ekwan na nyintia driver no wo ai na dwo so be ko speed no akeke o ti America o da be na o 2 car o se everade fa me kobra ma ya fa ye ho adwen dodo kwame you got I kwame hot eno no wo ma no yesu mo jasa e bi kura sia o wa no yesu mo jana so e bi ni o wa no we ya we enya hwe wo ya enya hwe o pa no ma wo fu nche engusi hwe we business adu chedu we business wo mo you business makoto to ni nyina bi me pese me prove a point kire wo mo bedwa ba to boa we ya o pa no 1000 engusi hwe enya hwe mi de papa no nipa no ye wadna dwene ena wonya sika na yere ne makro mu no bi ne yere ne no manum bia opa omo no mfa camera nsusu ne ehwe omo asofo ne ton ne mama mo no omo yere mo mfa camera nsusu ne omo ma no mo no every day na mo hwe bi ya dwene no omo de di agro enim de aye huni ntama ka nyina ye sikafo sika no betime nya bi ba kwan no omo ma wa na omo pese obenya ena nye chinchine se onye sika se oye show off on say ye no ohia nti ye nya bi kakra ne ye show off na me pese oye jai tonche obi wo sika chen o me jade me nyu once akwa bi no obisa so Obeng Darko de no we me do ko nkra ne kuma sna ko hu Obeng Darko wo be kan wanu atum but I mean why you ready so wo be kire wo kire wo ma wo so asua de no enkire wo say wo so wudu ya media enkire so menyi nyame ni wo eno ye wo wasem but say asase we so de eyi ni pasem ne ye nti eyi de ade ni wo ni patrim ni adwen ene ye de wo man kire ye eno kofo bi de so nti na obi ampe so wo be kan okore no right me dum be sia say won ye frem wo de share ba ene ye nche wo ha we asempiety achina mesa ba bi why me ba ha chapa na da bia am keep updating culture ho hia tradition wo kasa ni nyina hia itia toda me jigana me chechere mu amenwa obia no okro bia no omo ntimi nka omo kasa no mo nyina mo ye slaves mo nyina mo ye nkoa iti kasa Ghana for the water mo me nkan no ni enya wotan no kasa Ghana for the no kan no na yese ye kan o kan na nkrofo bi adwa no mo to ayampia ye from what this year ba me be sia say ye beto so another time obi a wo so bia me da wase why me da mu nyina wase ye beto so bio